trip down here to Hershey, and I've been excited to be down here.
Well, definitely. We're glad to have you. You'll be running the south section. Hudson, real quickly, we'll just kind of talk about yesterday. A lot of exciting matches. It was really awesome to see, obviously, the big talk, Sierra Chiesa. She got her first win. Pretty much first everything, like we said yesterday, didn't we?
Yes, yeah. First victory, and she has a lot more work to do, and I think the pressure's off. I mean, you just hear the buzz around. A lot of people following her story, and I think she's understood that. I think her as a competitor is able to put that aside and focus on what she needs to do down here, and a bit of that pressure's off, and you got to continue to work as all eyes are on you and an unexpected pressure to perform, and she's doing very, very well with that.
Well, 30 District 10 wrestlers are still alive in the tournament. Only 2 have been eliminated. Waylon Waite of Reynolds at 114 and Alex Ruberger at 127 of Sharpsville. So, again, the wrestlers right now are on the mats getting warmed up and getting all set. And, again, thank you so much. Next broadcast tonight, we will go on the air. So there's a lot of work to be done today, gentlemen. And we'll go on the air with the semifinals and pre-show at 7:15 p.m. Then at 7:30, the semifinals and consolation round 4. Immediately at 9:30 p.m., we will go to the consolation round 5. So it's going to be a late night, guys.
Oh, definitely. Always is.
It definitely
on a Friday
is,
night. So.
For sure. Again, we want to thank our sponsors real quickly for sponsoring the 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships. And again, thank you, Rosbacher Insurance, McDonald's Meats, McMillan's Hilltop Beer, General Partitions, Duran Farm Fresh Products, Dr. Brandon
Saraceno.
Thank you. I didn't want to mess that name up, Doc. I messed it up all day. Hudson, you never really corrected me on that. You should have.
If you hear me on this, I mispronounce everybody's name when it comes to wrestling if I don't know it, hearing it first. And, I will correct you on Dr. Brandon Saraceno.
Thank you. Okay, I'll remember that. Saraceno. Skywalker Tree Service, White Construction, Clues Service Station, Reynolds Wrestling Legacy Club, Girard Wrestling Boosters, Faulkner Screen Printing and Monogramming in Girard. Thank you so much. Without your sponsorship, we wouldn't have this broadcast. So, Ryan, we'll go to you real quickly. You're here on your first day this year. Thoughts on, your thoughts on the first day yesterday with some of the results that happened?
I think overall for District 10, it was a very strong day. Yes, we did lose 2 overall with Waylon Waite and the Sharpsville wrestler, but Ruberger. But overall, you're able to survive that first round if you lost, and that's a crucial time. A lot of kids come down here, seeing all the big crowd. They can't take that kind of pressure.
Yeah.
And they were able to win then in that first round down there, and move on to day 2. That's a big crucial thing overall. We got some strong guys in the quarterfinals. There's going to be some great matchups in the quarterfinals today overall. You win that, you're going to be in top 6 in the state if you win today.
Yeah, for sure. And obviously, you win the quarterfinals, you definitely medal, and you're definitely medaling. So It's always harder to come back after, especially you lose the pigtail or preliminary, you got to come back and get the win. Okay, so just a few of the wrestlers in the north section that we have. At 107 in consolation round 2, we have the 2 wrestlers. Stephen Willis of Corey, he takes on Griffin Tinsman of Marion Center. Sierra Chiesa versus Caleb Hummel of Phillipsburg, Osceola. And at 121, consolation round 2, Jake Bennett versus Matthew Almadina of Mid-Valley. Sebastian Chiesa of Northwestern, he makes it to the consolation round 2. As he had a win yesterday, and he'll take on Jack Cazales of Quaker Valley. At 127, quarterfinal, we have Cyrus Hurd versus Cohen Bainey of Bald Eagle area. Hurd, a Northeast standout. At 133, quarterfinal, JoJo Sabeshin, he takes on Connor Heckman of Midwest. At 152, the quarterfinal match, Stefan Lynch, he got a big win yesterday, 1-0. He takes on Cameron Mulhelm of Warrior Run. At 152, second round consolation, Story Buchanan of Girard. He takes on Aiden Hunsinger of Wyalusing. At 160 quarterfinal, Clay Kimmy of General McLean, he'll take on Grant McKay of Laurel. And real quickly, Hudson, Clay Kimmy, big win yesterday. A lot of people did not expect that win. We talked about it off the air. Great job by the young General McLean wrestler.
Yeah, he's just had an impressive season, and kind of you're peaking at the right moment, and his growth this entire season, his hunger, his ability to deliver in big matches, and I believe that you win matches that maybe early in the season you had no business winning, but he's out here proving himself. He's doing all the right things, and sometimes you don't have the right things come together at the right time, and I think he's peaking at the right time, and that's every coach's dream. And he's doing good, and I wish him the best of luck.
Well, at 172 quarterfinal match, Connor McChesney, he takes on Braden Welsh of Fort Cherry, a Whitfield 7 school. At 189 quarterfinal, Magnus Lloyd of General McLean, he takes on Lucas Miller of Northwestern Lehigh. 189 second round consolation, Ryan Wolka takes on Caden Redarmal of Loyal Sock. At 215 quarterfinal, Danny Church of Fort Leboeuf takes on Vitaly Daniels of Bentworth. At 215, another quarterfinal, Abe Keep of Girard, he takes on Brody Klein of Berks Catholic. And then at 285, consolation round 2, Wilson Spires of General McLean, he takes on Christian Flaherty of Keystone Oaks. In the South section, we'll go with Carter Beck, second round consolation of Sagertown. He eliminates Waylon Waite, winning that one yesterday 7-0. He takes on Kevin Bagnell of Conwell Egan. At 121 quarterfinal, Hudson Homan of Grove City takes on Max Wilmsberger of Meadowbrook Christian. At 127 quarterfinal, Hunter Gold against Arment Waltenbaugh Faith Christian. At 133 second round consolation, Chase Bell of Reynolds takes on Peter Chacon of Montour. And Ryan, just kind of talk a little bit about Chase Bell so far. He's 1-1. First match was a little rough, but came back and won the second match with a pin.
Yeah, and he's got a hard competitor here in Chacon Montour. He was Southwest first in his region there, coming in here 39-5. Bell just got to go out there and wrestle Bell's match. Yesterday, I think he hit the cement mixer to pin his second opponent, and he just got to take control out there like he normally does. He flies under the radar, and I mentioned that last week, and when I interviewed him last week at regionals, he's flying under the radar. He's one of those kids that can put a medal around his neck if he wrestles his matches.
Agreed. So at 139, we have one wrestler, second round consolation, Wyatt Lazar at Commodore Perry takes on Nico Farah of Burrell. At 145, quarterfinal, Cody Hamilton of Grove City takes on Ryan Lawler of Bishop McDevitt. At 145, second round consolation, Gunnar Gage of Cambridge Springs. He takes on Travis Reifenstahl of Saucon Valley. 152 quarterfinals, Colin Summers with a big win yesterday. He takes on Connor Harrer of Montgomery. At 160 quarterfinal, Colin Hearn Conneaut takes on Jagger Gray of Trinity. Quarterfinal, other 160-pound match, Hunter Homan takes on Luke Sagalski of Faith Christian. Second round consolation, Vito Gentili takes on Justin Hockenberry of West Perry. We will rise for the national anthem, and we'll announce the rest of the matches.
They have all
Okay, great job by those young ladies doing the national anthem. The final three matches in the South section of the weight classes here. Quarterfinal 172, Jalen Wagner of Reynolds. He takes on Caden Fintz of Montgomery. 172, consolation round. Brock Koval of Titusville takes on Kyle Scott of Tyrone. At 285, quarterfinal, Mike Mazurka of Sharon takes on Emmanuel Ulrich of Mifflinburg. And that is your wrestlers. Okay, we're going to go to the team scores, top 10. What do we got here, Ryan?
All right. In 10th place, tied for 10th place, we got Burrell and Warrior Run, 16 points. Tied for 8th place, Fort LaBeouf and Muncie of 16.5. 7th place, Chestnut Ridge was 17 points. Lackawanna Trail, 6th place, 18 points. In 5th place, Bishop McDevitt with 19. Tied for 3rd, we have Saucon Valley and Berks Catholic with 20 points. Your runner-up right now is Notre Dame Green Pond with 27, and running away with the points right now, Faith Christian with 46. They have 8 in the championship round.
Okay, and right now at 107, Steve Willis of Corey is on deck on mat 1. And also in the hole on mat 1 is Carter Beck of Sagertown. And on deck on mat 2 is Sierra Chiesa for her match. So we got them coming up here real soon. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come right back. And the action, you are listening to the 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships on the Sunny 105.7 FM Sports Stream. We'll be right back. The 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships on Sunny 105.7 FM Sports Stream is sponsored by McMillan's Hilltop Beer Distributor, located at 4535 Buffalo Road, Erie, PA. Hours of operation are Monday through Thursdays from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sunny 105.7 FM thanks McMillan's Hilltop Beer Distributor for their support of the 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships.
Sunny 105.7 FM Sports Stream. Thanks Rossbacker Insurance sponsorship of the 2023 PIAA State Wrestling Championships. Team Rossbacker offers car, house, business, life, and Medicare insurance from our offices in Corey, Oil City, Northeast, and Granbury. We're available at teamrossbacker.com. Call or stop by. Personal service since 1928.
And welcome back to the PIAA Wrestling State Championships right here at the Giant Center in Hershey, Pennsylvania. I'm Matt. Still alongside me is Hudson Harrison and Ryan Hills. And let's go to mat 3 right now over here. It's Dalton Wayner, since we're waiting for the District 10 wrestlers. Dalton Wayner is the Northwestern Region Champion. He takes on Detar of Trinity. Hudson, go ahead and call that match right now as we speak. It's still 0-0 going into short time almost.
30 seconds left in the first period. Scoreless, both wrestlers restarted center of the mat. Detar of Trinity trying to work a slide by
Detar.
Even though that screen's in the middle of the arena, it's hard to see the A.
It is.
Detar ended up getting the go-behind takedown in control with a short time to go, 3 seconds to go, and he'll score the first points of the match with a takedown. He leads 2-0. Got the decision right here. It's Red's choice. Winner will defer. Detar will choose bottom. Tight waist chop, center of the mat.
Yeah, Wayner doing a good job here on top. Now he tries to throw a boot in here.
Tries to throw a boot. Both wrestlers come up to their feet. Referee will stop the action right here. As the potentially dangerous situation, both wrestlers will reset in the center of the mat. Referee's position. Going off to that tight waist, PA ride, going cross body. Looks like we got one boot in. Working that power half from top. Nice breakdown as he's trying to get his legs in. He's getting a little high right now. Nice breakdown, center of the mat. A lot of room to work. Plenty of time. Got 1:22 left in the second period. Nice breakdown.
Okay, now on mat 2, it's going to be Sierra Chiesa of Northwestern. She takes on Caleb Hummel, Phillipsburg, Osceola. Right here on mat 2.
Big match for the Sierra.
Go ahead, Hudson. You call this one.
Got it? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Phil Partial did her first match, her first win last night. It seems so much fitting. Both wrestlers center of the mat. They're in on that fireman's dump. She's rolling, a lot of pressure. She commits to that. Nothing going there. Back up on her feet. Shot defense right now. Sierra's holding on to a wizard. Hiding her head as she's defending a head hunt. Goes underneath. Funk position here. And Sierra's more in a scorpion position. Referee will stop that movement and call potentially dangerous post wrestlers back up to their feet. Center mat restart. Sierra pummels in. She gets flipped by a slide by and she gets taken down, give up the match. Sierra with a short sit, looking for that infamous Peterson she has. Changes direction. Nothing going there and gets broken down. That will be the end of the first period. That is a quick period. Sierra trails 0-2 over Hummel of Phillipsburg, Osceola. Osceola will,
Yes.
Hummel will take neutral, start the second period. He had a nice slide by in the first period. Let's see if he goes back to that. Sierra was in real deep with that fireman's dump. See if she goes back to that. Now, fireman's dump, really good move. You get a takedown, get some exposure points too. So it is deadly when you can pick up those extra points on a takedown. So see if she goes back to that, controlling elbow real well. Slide by attempt by Hummel. Sierra goes right into that Peterson roll, and she'll get a takedown out of it. Really, really good mat awareness by Sierra.
And he tried to throw that Merkel in. Kind of got a little sloppy.
He did, but she legged out, and she hit right into a
Really
Peterson.
nice.
And mat awareness, if she would have touched her hand, it would have been a 2-point takedown, but she was able to hit that Peterson roll, come out the back, and now she's got double boots in, and she is going to work, and she is a very, very good rider. Really impressed with her ability to ride. She got double boots in. She is collecting that far shoulder and putting a lot of pressure on it. She's trying to get that exposure. We have a minute left in this second period, and we got a tied match right now. 2-2. So Hummel chose neutral, and Sierra gets the takedown. We got a stalemate. Wrestlers will restart. Don't see too much of that. Ryan legs and getting a stalemate out of it. Seems like she was, well in control.
I think the ref just kind of wanted some action here.
Yeah, I think everybody does, but good control. Sierra with a nice breakdown. Good follow through. Double boots in, and we might get it potentially dangerous here as both wrestlers have left the mat. Sierra going way over top right now. She seems like she's getting a little high, but she is underneath the arms. If she can hold tight here, maybe work for a stalemate, but it's going to be hard to improve. Sierra still riding on top. Recovering, sticks another boot in. She's trying to stretch out, and she's able to break him down. She's got Hummel broken down again. Got those double boots in. She's going far wrist, reinforcing it, switching off to a power half, and she has all her weight on the back of Hummel's neck. We have 14 seconds left in the second period. Sierra got out of that bad situation where she got a little high, but she was able to recoup. She's got her boots in. She's working this half Nelson. Looks like she's going to hold on and stay content to ride out this period with a 2-2 as we enter the third period. Sierra Chiesa looking over to her coach, and she elects to go bottom to start the third period.
And on mat 1, Stephen Willis of Corey is taking on Griffin Tinsman of Marion Center. Just started. Ryan, go ahead and pay attention to that.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on that one there.
Okay, back to Sierra.
Sierra starts off with a nice Granby roll. She collects a head and a bottom leg, and she looked to go cradle from bottom. Now she goes right into that Peterson roll position. She has the wrist, slips out the back, and she gets a reversal. She's sticking in boots, and referee will call it potentially dangerous and reset the wrestlers in the center of the mat. Sierra takes a lead 4-2 over Hummel of Phillipsburg Osceola.
Tinsman on a shot on Willis over mat number 1. Willis comes in here now 39-12 on the season, a freshman out of Corey. He's over top of Tinsman, and stalemate is called. Both wrestlers come back to the middle here, just kind of feeling each other out. Time taken away here, first period. We're down to the final 10 seconds.
Back to Sierra.
Sierra tried to drop down to a leg and wasn't able to hold her opponent down. Sierra's fighting off a reversal attempt, and it looks like Hummel will get that step around. He's trying to step over the leg of Sierra to get the reversal. Sierra is getting low and staying underneath the leg. We might get a stalemate out of this position if she doesn't get that leg stepped over. She hips over and is able to get right back to that Peterson roll again. Full control in this Peterson position. She's pushing backwards and trying to get exposure. There's going to be 1 minute, 54 seconds left in this match. Both wrestlers in a funk position. Sierra's still showing control. She's holding on to the ankle of Hummel as he's trying to get his reversal. She's got to keep it from going in and getting that Merkel leg lock so she doesn't give up the reversal. That would tie up the match. Right now she's still leading by 2. I think Hummel's got a broomstick tilt. They haven't awarded a 2-point reversal yet. Sierra's still holding on to the ankle. She's underneath, but she is still in control by criteria. 20 seconds to go. Sierra comes to the back and is able to regain control. This is big. 20 seconds to go when she's leading by 2. 8 seconds to go. Sierra's going to hold on and win this match. 4-2.
Okay, so Sierra will go on to consolation round 3, and the crowd on a standing ovation gives it to Sierra. She is a winner. All right, back on mat 1. Ryan, what do we got with Stephen Willis of Corey?
Stephen Willis of Corey here. 1:28 to go here, second period. Willis had choice on a 0-0 match going in the second period. He deferred, so Tinsman took down from Marion Center. He's gone out a couple times, but Willis has been able to cover the hips very well. We're going into a funk position here with short time on the clock here. 1:13 to go for second period. He's in danger right now. He's down on his right hip. That's Willis. Tinsman trying to come over top. And there it is, the reversal for Tinsman. He now goes up 2-0 with 58 seconds on a rolling clock. Second period. Willis just kind of bases out, trying to get up, get his knees underneath him. Tinsman's just covering on top, off the right. Breaks down Willis's arm. The referee just looks on here. Now, Tinsman tries to throw the chicken wing on the right-hand side. He's looking for the bar on the left-hand side. Now he's going to drive it over top. Got to watch the arm. And he's getting backs here. Swipes are going. Willis is on his back, and there's the fall for Tinsman. That fall comes in, 1 minute, 2 minute, 2:36 for Tinsman and Marion Center over Stephen Willis of Corey.
Okay, so Stephen Willis ends up 1-2, ends his season. So good job with Stephen Willis, though. Great season. All right, coming up right now on mat 1 is Carter Beck, and Carter Beck at 1:14. He's going to take on Kevin Bagnell of Conwell Egan. And Ryan, we'll have you call that match here.
All right, Beck, the sophomore out of Sagertown, comes in right now 35-4, taking on Bagnell, who comes in here now 32-6 on the season. Beck, your Northwest second place. Bagnell was Southeast fifth from Conwell Egan. One of those schools that you've heard over the years. Not too many popular guys, but they've had a fair amount of kids down here at Hershey.
Yeah, I've seen them in the Bible. We call it the Bible, the PIAA handbook that Tom Elling makes, and I did see some kids that did place throughout the years in states.
Yeah.
All right, Carter Beck, getting ready.
Beck here is going to have the red anklets here. Comes out here with the blonde hair.
Yeah, he definitely dyed his hair. All right, so here we go.
Bagnell has a singlet, looks like a Camp Reynolds singlet, actually. Just kind of looking at it.
Yeah.
And action's underway right off the bat here. Both wrestlers in collar tie here toward the center of the mat. Beck just pushing in on Bagnell. Bagnell now pushing in, out of bounds they go. 48 seconds to go here, first period. Remember, it's 1-2-2 here in the consolations. Referee talks to both wrestlers. And back to action they go. Collar tie, both in the center of the mat. Nice little slide by their back. He picks up the takedown now, leads 2-0 over Bagnell. Bagnell stands up. Beck just picks him back up. They go down to the mat here. Bagnell trying to come back around the opposite side, but Beck's going to cover the hips up. He's getting back points now. He's gotten swipes on the edge of the mat. They are outside the circle, but they are counting them. He's got 2 in the bank here. We're down to 14 seconds here, rolling clock, first period. Beck is just over top of Bagnell, facing the opposite direction. He's awarded his points now. He now leads 4-0, 2-1 as the first period comes to an end.
Okay, on mat 6 is going to be a quarterfinal 121-pound match. Hudson Holman of Grove City. He takes on Max Weensberger of Meadowbrook Christian. Hudson, go ahead and pay attention to that, and we'll stay with Carter Beck, Ryan.
All right, here. Bagnell, he defers to start the second period. Beck's going to choose bottom. Beck does lead 4-0 here as he gets set into place here in the bottom position. Bagnell comes on top. Top left. Beck with a quick stand up here, tries to push away, runs out of bounds. No change there. Beck is still down here. Only 4 seconds off the clock there in the second period. Caution on Bagnell there. Beck is still down. That's first caution against Bagnell. Beck is leading 4-0 here. He's set in the bottom position. Bagnell covers top left. There's caution now on Beck. So they're 1 apiece on their cautions.
Real quick on mat 6, what update do we have here, Hudson? What are we seeing with Hudson Holman?
Hudson Holman fought off a leg attack. No score yet on the bout, but really good defense, shot defense on the edge of the mat. 1:15 to go in this period. No score.
Back to Carter Beck.
Beck stands up. Bagnell just around the waist. More than 5 seconds here. Out of bounds they go. No stall call, though, against Bagnell. These referees down here are pretty quick with the swipes. I'm not sure about their stall calls as of yesterday, if there's many going on. Beck again stands up there right in the center. Bagnell kind of falls back, and Beck turns around the backside. He picks up the 2-point reversal. He now leads 6-0, 1:37 roll clock, second period.
Holman getting a takedown of a shot block spin behind. He takes the first points of the match 2-0 with 38 seconds to go in the first period.
Bagnell, he just kind of ran out of bounds there. Beck followed in. Out of bounds they go. Bagnell is on the bottom here. 1:28 to go, second period. Beck covers top left. Bagnell sits out. Beck covers over the hips, trying to break down Bagnell. Tight waist on the right-hand side for Beck. Trying to get the bar arm in there. Beck just trying to drive him down, get his belly flat on the mat. We're down to 1:05 here, second period.
Also on deck real quick, Jake Bennett on mat 5 coming up. He takes on Matthew Almadina of Mid-Valley. That's a consolation round 2 match coming up.
End of the second period, Hudson Holman's leading 2-1 as he chooses down to start the second period.
Beck just drives Bagnell right over to his back. He's got 3 in the bank. He's looking for a tight. He's got double chickens in. Now Bagnell's coming over top. Pulls his right arm over top, but Beck is just covering. Awful close here for Beck. We're down to 30 seconds here. Beck is chest to chest now. Awful close. There's the fall for Carter Beck of Sagertown. That fall comes in 2:39 for Carter Beck.
Okay, so Carter Beck moves on. Now back to the 121-pound Hudson Holman of Grove City, Max Weensberger of Meadowbrook Christian. Hudson.
Weensberger has a caution right now. They reset. Hudson Holman on the bottom, looking He's got his ankle being held, but he's going into a switch position trying to work out. In the first period, he did cut Wiensberger. I don't know if that was strategy, 1, not 2, but there's 20 seconds to go before he cut him. So maybe that's strategy that he knows something that we don't as far as his top and bottom game. But Hudson Hallman is in the second period, and he is on bottom, leading 2-1. Reset in the center of the mat. Minute 30 left in the second period. Hudson Hallman up to his feet, pressing back. He's got his hand back, trying to create space for the hips of his opponent. Wiensberger putting in the leg, trying to bring him back down to the mat. He will bring Hudson Hallman down to the mat. He's got a boot in. He's going cross body, looking for that guillotine. Hallman keeping a steady base, not working up from this position. Very smart wrestling here, as that leg is in really deep, and Wiensberger doing a really good job keeping that pressure going forward. The match will get stopped with a stalemate, as the wrestlers will reset with 58 seconds left in the second period.
And on mat 1, coming up on deck is Hunter Gold of Connie Out in a quarterfinal at 127. He takes on Arment Waltenbaugh of Faith Christian. Coming up.
Back to 121. Hudson Hallman reset in the center of the mat. Quick up to his feet, creating space. Back up to the tripod position. Keeps getting broken down. Looking to switch directions, and he was able to do a little short sit to changeover, and now they're in a front headlock situation. Hudson Hallman's trying to break that lock so he can get out with a short time, 36 seconds to go. Trying to break that lock, get around. Very nice leg lock on his leg as he's in the bottom position trying to work around. He's elevating, pulling up on the elbow. Can't get any ground right now. I think we still have control on top. Can't break that lock. Really nice position to be in, but we're going to get called stalemate, and Hudson Hallman will reset on bottom. 18 seconds to go in the second period. Hudson Hallman will reset. Wiensberger gets set on top.
And the referee is District 10 referee Dave Krajewski for this match.
Real quick, Hudson Hallman stood up. Wiensberger dropped in on a leg, and Hudson Hallman was able to hit a switch out of that, but still hasn't changed position. He is once again trying to fight around the backside of Wiensberger, and Wiensberger will be called for stalling for continuously dropping back in on that leg. So there's a caution and a stall call against Wiensberger of Meadowbrook Christian.
Are you surprised by that call?
No, that's 3 times now that Hudson's made his way up to his feet, and, continuously dropping back in on that leg is a stalling tactic. It is a great way to hold someone down, but you are not working to improve. There's a better body. Once or twice, fine. 3 times, and Hudson's getting all the way out, but cannot break that lock because all he's doing is dropping back in on that leg. So wrestlers will both reset. We got 1 stall call, 1 caution. Reset in the center of the mat. Hudson Hallman right up to his feet. Good tripod stand-up, and that will end the second period. Hudson Hallman leading 2-1.
Matt, over at mat number 5, anybody following wrestling, Gage Patero, Faith Christian, taking on Wenzel of Montoursville. Montoursville wrestler, he's 1-2-3 in his career at states here. Very good matchup. This was a big quarterfinal match on mat number 5 right now. 1-0 in favor of Patero.
Okay.
Wrestlers will reset in the center of the mat starting the third period. Wiensberger will take bottom as Hudson Hallman is on top with a 1-point lead. He's got a nice tight waist. He's working that bar underneath. Good pressure. Wiensberger trying to do an inside stand-up. He will switch his hips around and go to a short sit. Hudson Hallman keeping a lot of pressure, keeping his head back. Staying behind the arms. He goes out front right now. He's still in control, but Hudson Hallman is out front. It looks like he will be content to cut Wiensberger. Both wrestlers on his feet. Wiensberger has a 2-on-1. Both wrestlers break, and we are neutral in the center of the mat with a tied 2-2 match with 1:10 to go in the third period. Hudson Hallman going heavy club. Breaks the tie. Both wrestlers are setting up from open. Good position by both wrestlers. Center of the mat, plenty of room to do work. Hudson Hallman trying to dig an underhook. Reaching really deep. Goes for ankle pick, misses. Able to recover. Look to go for a go behind. Hit the shot. Hudson Holman now has a front headlock. Trying to get a good control over it, trying to work around. He scored out of this position earlier. 33 seconds to go. Both wrestlers neutral as that was a stalemate position. 33 seconds to go in this third period. Hudson Holman tied with 2-2 and 28 seconds to go in the match.
Over here on mat 5, real quick, Jake Bennett getting ready here. Consolation round 2 at Fort LaBeouf. He's taking on Matthew Almadina. Back to Holman.
Hudson Holman had a Russian on him, and he shot a sweep single and was able to take down his opponent, and he got some back points out of that, too, as he was able to clinch and hold Winsberger on his back for a 3 count. That will extend his lead 7-2 with 3 seconds to go. Hudson Holman will hold on and win this match 7-2. Great last-ditch effort and good mat awareness out of shooting out of that Russian for that sweep single.
All right, Ryan, on mat 5, we got Jake Bennett starting right now.
Yeah, Jake Bennett, the junior out of Fort LaBeouf, comes in here 37-13 on the season, taking on Matthew Almeida of Mid-Valley. He is a freshman, 32-11. We are in the first period. 23 seconds to go here, scoreless between Almeida and Bennett. Bennett looks like he's on a shot on Almeida's left leg. Outside single, trying to pull it in. Both have blue singlets on, so maybe as the period comes in there, I'm trying to figure out which one is which here.
Red stripes is Fort LaBeouf.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Fort LaBeouf has the red.
Okay, there it is. Okay. All right. So Almeida's going to start the bottom here of the second period. We're scoreless between Bennett and Almeida. A little bit of blood time for Bennett now.
And we also got Hunter Gold coming up at 127, again, against Armand Waltenbaugh of Faith Christian. Will be a very tough task for Hunter Gold. The Faith Christian Academy wrestlers are very good with a lot of good freshmen.
Freshmen and sophomores, both.
Yes.
Loaded.
And Sebastian Chiesa of Northwestern, as he will be up here very soon. He's going to be up against Jack Pizalis.
All right, back to action here, mat number 5. Almeida, he stands up. Bennett covers over top. He's just going to run him down, breaks him back down on the edge of the mat here. Bennett riding tough, out of bounds they go. 1:42 here, second period. We're scoreless between Bennett of Fort LaBeouf and Almeida of Mid-Valley. Bennett covers top right. Almeida trying to stand. Bennett just pulls up on the leg, on the ankle, trying to break him down. Almeida stands up. Now he's going to crawl towards the edge. Bennett's going to pick him up, out of bounds they go. There's a stall call against Bennett. Looks like for taking him out of bounds there by carrying him a little bit.
And on mat 1, Hunter Gold is about to come up on his quarterfinal match.
We have Chiesa right here on mat 4, just started. Scoreless in the first period. Chiesa trying to work around the corner, funk position, trying to get the first takedown of this match.
Albanina of Mid-Valley stands up to get the 1-point escape. He now leads 1-0 here, 1:20 to go, second period. Both wrestlers in the middle now, collar tie. Pushing against each other here.
Sebastian Chiesa will give it the first takedown of the match.
Still 1-0 here for Almeida.
Over on mat 1, just starting with 1:47, no score with Waltenbaugh of Faith Christian and Gold getting underway.
Gold tried to go like a little dump on the side. He just fell down to his knees, though. Out of bounds they go. We're down to 50 seconds here, second period. Bennett still is down 1-0. Almeida on a shot now. Bennett blocks it, pushing him towards out of bounds. Out of bounds they go. Both these wrestlers is kind of pushing each other here. Back to action, middle of the mat. Collar tie in the middle. Bennett now pushes in, trying to get that left arm of Almeida.
score?
Bennett just kind of defending here a little bit, getting pushed.
Chiese will defer to start the second period.
Regional champion here. He's 22-3 on the season. Baney comes in here Southwest third. He's 37-6. Baney's just one of those kids. He's senior, well known out of Bald Eagle. Has been a multi-placer here down at Hershey. We are scoreless here. 20 seconds to go, first period between Hurd and Baney. Baney comes in. He gets the first takedown quickly here. 10 seconds to go in the first period.
And like I said, over on mat 5, we have Cyrus Hurd, and he's up against Cohen Baney of Bald Eagle area. And that's the end of the first period, quarterfinal, as Baney is leading it 2-0.
Golden Connie at 20 seconds to go, 1-1 in their match. 20 seconds to go.
Yeah, right now, as over here on mat 5, right now, Baney chooses bottom here in the second period. Still 2-0. Baney tries to hit a reversal. He's close as he's got a cross body ride, but Hurd's got that leg, not giving up the 2, and will give the 2, so it's 4-0, and now releases Hurd 4-1 escape. So 4-1 right now, Baney in the lead. What do we have with Gold?
Gold is in overtime right now. 1-1 tied score. Sudden death. 1 minute on their feet. Gold working under over. He's got a nice underhook here. See what he works with it. Going far body ankle pick. Nothing going there. 30 seconds to go in this overtime period. No takedown scored yet in this match. Both 1-1. A lot of good attempts. Both wrestlers working center of the mat. Nice little peek through, duck under by Gold. Couldn't get a leg out of it, but really nice movement. Both wrestlers tied up in the center of the mat again, working towards the edge. Well, 7 seconds to go in this overtime period. Gold backs up to the edge of the mat, circles a little bit as time expires, and we'll do ride out.
Baney of Bald Eagle leads 4-1 here. 30 seconds to go, second period. He just gets Hurd just gets the takedown now, is losing 4-3. 25 seconds to go, first period. He's got double boots in on Baney now. There he goes, gets him down flat. He's got the half and potentially dangerous is called. We're down to 16 seconds.
And JoJo Subishin is in the hole on mat 1. He's going to take on Connor Heckman of Midwest.
Baney is hurt on mat number 5, so we'll follow mat number 1.
Gold will start off on bottom in the first 30-second ride out. Quick to get up to his feet, trying to make the corner, but both wrestlers look like they're going to go out of bounds. But Gold doing a good job getting him to his feet and getting his hips out, but not able to make a cut. We have 11 seconds to go in this overtime ride out. Really needs a score in this position. Both wrestlers reset to the center of the mat. Gold on bottom. Gold, tripod. Goes Granby, complete reverse. Looks like we're going to get exposure here. That's any swipes, no nothing. Still showing in control. He's going to be very careful not to let him go in this position as he is out front in a front headlock position. But he will get a 2-point reversal. That is huge. That is huge. Now Gold takes top. Gold takes top. Referee was signaling something. Let's see what the match score was. 3-1. Gold leads. As he enters the top position in his overtime, he goes quick to cut. Both wrestlers are on their feet with 25 seconds to go. And Gold is leading 3-2. No takedowns can be given up, no stall calls. I don't know what the count is for stall calls, but Gold is leading by 1 point right now. Really big defensive offensive strategy for Gold as he tries to fight off and maintain this lead going into overtime. We have a stall call on Gold as he circled out of bounds. 8 seconds to go.
And real quickly, an update with Hurd. He is down 4-3 with a minute and 50 to remaining.
Gold will hold on and win in overtime 3-2 over Waltenbaum of Faith Christian.
Well, congratulations to Hunter Gold. He moves on to the semifinals and clinches on the podium.
That's a big win there for Gold.
Yeah.
Beating Waltenbaum like that.
Definitely. And let's go with the Hurd match here, right?
All right, 1:27 to go here, third period. Bainey still, no, it's tied 4-4 now as Hurd chose bottom to start the third. He got the 1-point escape. Bainey just trying to do a little throw by there. Hurd shoots outside left. He's coming around. He's covering the hips of Bainey. He gets the takedown for 2. He'll now lead 6-4. 1:06 to go, rolling period, third here. That's Hurd of Northeast leading 6-4. He's got the boot on the right-hand side. Blood time again for Bainey. That's the second time here.
We got submission coming up. Mat 1. We have Beck coming up from Cambridge Springs, Mat 5.
Yeah, and Beck, he will be taking on Pepe of Wyoming, Jordan Pepe, and Chase Bell coming up at 133 of Reynolds, and second round consolation against Peter Chacon of Montour. Looks like we got a blood time here.
Yeah, there's still blood on mat number 5. Okay, they're back action here. Mat number 5, Hurd still leads 6-4 over Bainey of Bald Eagle. 57 seconds to go. Hurd covers top left. Bainey stands up, but Hurd brings him right back down. Both wrestlers sitting on their butts here. Hurd back underneath, both under the elbows or the armpits.
Update over here on mat 2, Cole Householder of Brookville. He's down 5-1 to Ramsey of Penn Argyll with 30 seconds to go in the second period.
Hurd just pulls Bainey over, but nothing given there. It was awful close to getting swipes. Now Bainey coming over, trying to cover the hips of Hurd. Now Bainey's pulling in the left, right leg of Hurd. Hurd comes through the crotch, pulls up on the ankles. We're down to 12 seconds here, third period. He still leads, 6-4. Stalemate is called. 8 seconds to go here. Hurd of Northeast still leads 6-4. Bainey falls over slowly to the center of the mat to get set. Hurd Northeast, he covers top left. Referee blows a whistle. Hurd just around the ankle. Bainey just kind of does a little Granby, just slightly. Hurd's going to cover around the hips, and that will be your final, your winner. Hurd of Northeast, 6-4.
Congratulations to Cyrus Hurd. He'll move on to the semis, and now we'll get set here real soon for Chase Bell, and also Brody Beck on mat 5 now. Hudson will have the call on Brody Beck. He's taking on Jordan Pepe of Wyoming. Or Wyalusing, Wyoming area.
Wyoming area.
Yep.
All right, 133-pound match. Beck, Cambridge Springs. Gives him a takedown right off the bat of a go-behind. Pepe going over top with a bar tilt. Beck kind of reached back trying to head and arm it, but looks like we gave up two back points right there. So quick start for Pepe, doing takedown 2 back points, 4-0. Goes back into that wrist tilt. Beck doing a good job staying out of exposure. Ref's looking to see if he breaks that plane. There's a 1 swipe, 2 swipes, 3, 4, 5 out of that tilt. 5 count out of that tilt. That'll be 3 more points. That'll be 7-0 lead Pepe has over Beck of Cambridge Springs.
And an update over here on mat 2 real quick. Cole Householder of Brookville is down now 8-1 to Ramsey, as Ramsey was able to take him to his back, and it's 1 minute and 17 remaining left for Cole Householder's season.
Pepe going back to that two on one tilt. Roll through. Beck doing a good job fighting. No exposure here, but really good control. Out of bounds. Referee will start the wrestlers back in the center of the mat. 41 seconds to go. Pepe leads 7-0 over Beck at Cambridge Springs. Wrestlers will start the action. Beck working up. 2-on-1 tilt. Pepe's got it again as he rolls through. Got one count. Goes right back to it. Readjusts his lock. Beck able to get his hand back and get up to his feet. Pepe able to bring him back down. Working out front. A lot of pressure working forward. Looks like he's going to go seatbelt half. You got a 2 count out of that as Beck is able to stand up to his feet. 2 count and 1 escape for Beck as the score now is 9-1 with 7 seconds to go in the first period. Pepe got an underhook over tie. So let the period expire as we'll move into the second period.
Again, JoJo Submission coming up on mat 1. Real shortly here, he's up against Connor Heckman of Midwest.
Pepe will take neutral to start the second period. Both wrestlers in the center of the mat. Collar tie, both wrestlers. Working for inside control. Pepe will drop in on a fireman's dump, and he's running the corner, and he almost made it. He's got to get his head out. He's got a leg stepped over, but he's got to get his head out, and he will to get the 2 takedown. Now 11-1. Pepe will lead back of Cambridge Springs now, 11-1. Minute 30 to go. He goes right back to that 2-on-1 tilt. Tries to bring him across his hip. Different way of taking that 2-on-1 tilt. He's been rolling through. This time he tried to post him up on his hip and bring him through. Now he goes back to that roll through. Got 1 swipe, 2 swipe. Looks like a 2 count there. We're holding 2. That's going to make it 13-1. Both wrestlers will go out of bounds. 2 more points awarded.
Update with Cole Householder of Brookville. He is eliminated. 1-2 in the tournament. Had a great season. So he is done, but good season for Householder.
Beck will reset in the center of the mat. He's on the bottom. Again, gets his hand trapped. Got a 2-on-1 tilt on top. Pepe will roll it through. He's holding here. Beck doing a good job, not giving up exposure. Just a good roll through. Good mat awareness. Beck fighting off this 2-on-1 tilt again. Nice right on top. Beck working back up. Tripod position, get his arms caught. Back up to their feet, but Pepe able to roll back through. I think we got a 2 count out of that. It might have been back and forth. No count there.
Also coming up in the hole at 1:39 is Wyatt Lazar of Commodore Perry. He'll be taking on Nico Fira of Burrell.
Pepe will cut back now. It makes it 13-2. 12 seconds to go. Nice takedown attempt. He's got to collect the other leg. Pepe in on a shot. Beck shot in. And Pepe was able to just sprawl and spin behind in the air and get a takedown. And he will add to his lead 15-2 with 3 seconds to go in the second period.
Okay, Ryan, over on mat 1, JoJo Submission real quick.
Yeah, JoJo coming in here, junior, 42-6, taking on Connor Heckman, a senior out of Midwest, 37-3 on mat number 1 right now.
Beck will choose top to start the third period.
Submission over here, still scoreless. 1:42 rolling clock, first period. Heckman on a shot on Submission, picking up the leg. He's going to cover the hips. Submission comes in with a whizzer, though. Heckman's got Submission broken down. Heckman now takes a 2-point lead.
No change in position as Beck chose top. You're trying for big points, obviously. Don't want to give up any more on bottom. Bottom's not a good position. You're giving up all your near-fall points, so Beck choosing top to start the third period. Both wrestlers grambied out of bounds, and Beck doing a good job riding on top, but you gotta get some turns in here. Got to make up some points. Obviously looking for fall for Beck if he's going to stay in this match.
Back to JoJo Submission.
Submission still on the bottom here. 1:11 to go, first period. Submission stands up. Heckman covers top right, breaks him back down. Submission just trying to get his base now underneath him. Heckman really heavy on the shoulders of Submission. Submission just kind of trying to get back up. Nothing going yet. 55 seconds to go here. First period. 2-0 in favor of Heckman.
Okay, back to back on mat 5.
Zach got a stall call against Pepe. First stall call. Beck's doing a really good job riding. Definitely a lot of different control. I wouldn't think that the match was 15-2, but Beck doing a really good job controlling on top. But he's got to get a turn here. He went out front for the 3/4 Nelson. Didn't get anything to go. Now he's riding a bit parallel, but trying different angles. You might get a second stall call out of Pepe, give Beck an extra point, but there's 37 seconds to go in the third period.
15 seconds to go here for Submission. Heckman just really riding really tough, heavy on the shoulders. Submission just can't get off the bottom.
Pepe tries a Granby roll from bottom. Beck still in control, controls the situation. Stalemate wrestlers will reset in the center of the mat with 18 seconds to go. Back from Cambridge Springs trails 2-15. Beck is going to go optional start.
Heckman's choice to start the second period. He's going to start bottom. He leads Submission of Fort LaBeouf here 2-0 with the second period just about ready to start.
Beck tried to go optional start, try to go for the cradle, didn't do anything other than drop back in on a leg. We're in a bit of a funk position. Referee's going to stop the match. Potentially dangerous. 3 seconds to go, and it looks like Beck will fall to Pepe of Wyoming area 2-15.
Back over to Submission.
Well, Submission here, Heckman is able to come up. Submission is coming through the leg and just holding on tight here, trying not to give up the reversal. We're down to 1:36 rolling clock, first period. Heckman now picks up the 2-point reversal, leads 4-0 now on Submission with 1:30 to go here.
And Brody Beck falls 16-2 to Pepe of Wyoming. Back to Submission.
Heckman with the leg lace in on the left side of Submission just has him flat on the mat. I've never seen really Submission being ridden like this. Heckman very tough on the hips, heavy on the shoulders.
Okay, at 1:33, we have Chase Bell. He's going to be on mat 5 now, and he's up against Peter Chacon of Montour. So, Hudson, we're going to keep you over here on Submission.
Yeah, I'll switch.
And you'll switch because you're the Reynolds guy here, Chase Bell.
All right, Chase Bell here in a front headlock series. This is kind of where he's very comfortable there. Stalemate is called. We're going back to neutral here. 38 seconds to go, first period. This is a consolation, so it's 1 minute. Both wrestlers collar tie in the middle. Chase is kind of back down, front headlock.
Heckman just got 3 points off of a claw against Submission. Claw and tight waist. Was able to pull him back in, get some exposure, and got a 5 count, 3 more points. Heckman leads 7-0 over Submission of Fort LaBeouf.
Another stalemate called here between Bell and Chacon. Chacon and Montour, a regional champion. Bell on a shot this time, but Chacon defends in the front headlock series. Both wrestlers on their knees, circling around, and time expires.
Submission will take top to start the third period here. He trails 0-7, give up the quick back points there with a claw series on top, so he is going to elect to take top to start the third period.
Chacon yesterday, he lost to Dylan Granahan of Benton, who was a Northeast fourth place. Chacon was a Southwest first place. Bell starts second period. He stands up. Chacon has a leg lace in, breaks Bell back down. Now he's got double boots in.
Submission chooses top, immediately goes out front, tries to go cement job. Heckman doing a real good job defending off, stays low, keeps his belly to the mat, and Submission doesn't have anything from that. Now Submission's holding Heckman down as Heckman turns into him. Submission's in a double leg, trying to shoot out of bounds. He'll still stay in control on top with 1:26 left in the third period.
Okay, Bell on mat 5.
We reset there for Chase Bell. His potentially dangerous was called. Bell's just trying to stand up. Not much. He's on his base here. Being covered on the top left-hand side. Hand fight now, trying to get up. He's got his right leg up, trying to get his base now. Bell standing up. And return back down to the mat here by Chacon. Now Chacon's got Bell flattened out here. He's got the leg lace on the right-hand side. Bell can't, trying to get his base now again. Chacon a little heavy on the hips here. Bell looks like he's head hunting, but Chacon just pushing down on Bell's head. He's not able to do much here. 53 seconds to go, second period.
JoJo keeps going back out front trying to catch Heckman with his head down, but Heckman doing a good job. His head is straight up and down, trying to stand up, knowing that Submission keeps trying to go out front and, cow catch or something. He trails by 7 points. He needs something big. So Heckman doing a good job staying in a good position as he's trying to stand. Both wrestlers reset in the center of the mat now with 49 seconds to go in the third period.
Stalemate once again for Bell. He's down to 40 seconds here. He's still on the bottom. We are scoreless here in the second period. Chacon riding real tight. Got a tight race now. Getting awful close to exposing there. Bell gets back to his base. Chacon throws in that leg lace on the right-hand side. Breaking Bell back down to his stomach. Bell just not able to get up now.
Submission will cut Heckman with 30 seconds to go in the third period. Score now is 8-0. Heckman of Midwest leads Submission of Fort LaBeouf.
Bell was able to stand up, but Chacon just takes his feet up off the mat, calls it a potentially dangerous. Resetting back here, 8 seconds to go, second period. Bell's still on the bottom.
Stall call Heckman as Submission was shooting in. First stall call of the match.
Bell with a quick stand-up, but Chacon just covers the hips with that last 8 seconds. No stall call against there. Chacon's going to start the bottom here in the third period. We're scoreless.
17 seconds to go. Submission, Heckman. Heckman leads 8-0. Wrestlers resetting the center of the mat. Got a caution. Submission.
Chacon started on the bottom. Bell throws in the leg on the right-hand side. He just breaks down Chacon. Chacon trying to get his hips up, though. Bell's getting a little high. Got to watch himself. He's pulling the left arm up. Over top. Chacon trying to swim through. Headhunt now on Bell. He's trying to pull Bell down. Nothing changed yet. 1:27 to go, rolling clock.
And that will end the match for Submission. He falls 0-8 against Heckman from Midwest.
Okay, so Submission falls. He will go into the consolation rounds.
Well, Bell is just about almost reversed here. Well, he'll give up the 1 point, it looks like. Escape. Instead of giving up the 2. And now Bell back underneath here. Front headlock series. Pulling down the left arm of Chacon. Or the right arm of Chacon. Bell and Chacon both on their knees. 52 seconds to go here, third period. Chacon leads 1-0. Now Bell's out. Bell's kind of has front headlock. Nothing happening there. Chacon trying to come around. Little try to dump there, but not much there. Both wrestlers just kind of holding on each other, head to head. Down to 30 seconds here. Stalemate is called. Seems to be the theme of this match. Stalemate.
A little bit.
Keep the action going.
Yeah, back to center here. Bell just breaks down Chacon. Front headlock. He's going to do a little chin whip over. He picks up the takedown, and he has him on his back. He has Chacon on his back. He's got at least 2 swipes. He's got to pick up 3. Wow, that's quick. He's going to leave 5-1 with 5, 4, 3. Front headlock series there. 2-1. And your winner from Reynolds, the junior, Chase Bell, 5-1 over Chacon on tour.
Okay.
Wow.
Chase Bell.
Nice little chin whip over.
Definitely going to be on the podium. He moves on to, one more win, and he will be on the podium. Congratulations, going to the third round. Nice match. Now up next on mat 4 in front of us comes Wyatt Lazar of Commodore Perry. He takes on Nico Farah of Burrell. Go ahead and call that. That's a second round consolation, Hudson.
All right, Lazar, Commodore Perry against Farah, Burrell. Great group of guys coming out of Burrell. Good competition. Anybody you ever run into down here, they're top tier of the field of wrestlers in PIAA. So, wrestle back. Good matchup here. Both wrestlers in the center of the mat. It is a short time period. as points really do matter, as you can score or keep it 0-0. You do not want to put yourself in a hole with a short time match. Both wrestlers still filling each other out in the center of the mat. No initial ties. Looking for shots from open. Now they're both into a collar tie here. Lazar from Commodore Perry is working to get his head back around. He is in a bit of a front headlock position right now. He's controlling elbow. Both wrestlers move to the edge of the mat. Lazar doing a good job controlling elbow, staying square. Looks like we'll go out of bounds. Referee will stop the match, and they'll go back to the center of the mat. 6 seconds to go in the first period. We're scoreless. Lazar hands down low. Both wrestlers drop down to a knee, hands on the mat. Good defensive move for both wrestlers with short time on the clock. We got the decision here now for the coin flip. Lazar will get choice.
And coming up here in the hole is Gunnar Gage of Cambridge Springs, Colin Summers of Sharpsville.
Lazar will take bottom to start the second period.
Also on deck is Cody Hamilton right after this Lazar match.
Elbow drag from bottom, try to get some movement there. Good little idea. Now tries to hip over from bottom. He's sitting on the waist of Farah, trying to come out the back, but Farah able to regain control, sticks in a boot. Better control now over Lazar of Commodore Perry, and he regains control. Looks like he has a ball and chain. Farah has a ball and chain. Trying to pull up, knee in the back of Lazar, trying to pull him back on his hip. Lazar doing a good job staying square, keeping his weight balanced. Posting up, working towards the edge of the mat. Both wrestlers will now go out of bounds. Good mat awareness, get a restart by Lazar of Commodore Perry. We have 1:15 left in the second period. We are scoreless. Both wrestlers reset to the center of the mat. Short stand-up by Lazar. Fighting off a claw from Farah on top. Farah going tight waist. PA ride. Farah's got a claw as Lazar is able to stand up. Working for hand control as he's trying to make his cut. Both wrestlers on their feet. Lazar's going whizzer as Farah drops in on an ankle. Now we're going kicking away, mule kicking out. Can't get separation here. We're going to look at 45 seconds to go in the second period. This might be called stalemate or stalling. And if he doesn't work up that ankle, he's got to get called for stalling. And I don't see a stall call yet. Lazar able to reach back and ankle pick, but Fierre's been holding on to his leg the whole time. There we go. There's a first stall call being called on Fierre of Burl as Lazar is trying to create distance. Lazar pulls up on the first thing he finds, which is an arm, and he gets called for potentially dangerous. Good amount of awareness of getting a potentially dangerous to get a restart because he was just locked into that drop-down position. 21 seconds to go in the second period, scoreless. Lazar, Commodore Perry will start again. Tripod up to his feet. Trying to roll through, and will he be able to pull through here? He looks like he got his arm stuck, almost put himself in a predicament. Pierre almost caught Lazar on his back, but Lazar's now broken down, fighting off boots. Time will expire and will be scoreless after 2 periods.
Great job here by Lazar, don't you think?
Really good mat awareness. I think those stall calls should have happened a little bit earlier. Farah dropping in on a leg and not working to improve. 45 seconds in on a leg is a little bit too much. It's 15 seconds. It's not working up. Probably 2 stalls could have been out of that, and then a restart in between. But Lazar doing a good job on bottom, coming up, not giving up any back points. We'll reset and set on the mat. Lazar's on top right now. Fierre on bottom. Burl trying to work up, going tight waist. Going ankle far arm is Lazar. He's trying to switch off to a Turk. He's got an arm trapped underneath, trying to build something up out of it. Looks like he's digging in a reinforced bar. That's good. Both wrestlers up to his feet. Both wrestlers coming up to leaving the mat as Lazar had a reinforced bar, but as soon as they both came up to the mat, referee called potentially dangerous, but Lazar did bring him back to that side where he has a supporting point. I don't think it should have been stopped for potentially dangerous in that predicament. I'm not the referee, but protecting the wrestlers is the most important part. If they stay consistent on their calls, then that's what it is. But let's see if Lazar goes back to that reinforced bar. Was able to dig it in really good, but while doing so, gave up some pressure, and Fiera was able to come up to his feet. Back to action, reset in the center of the mat. Lazar right on top. Tight waist, chop, breaking his opponent down. Good control, going cross-body wrist. He's got the cross-body wrist, slips down for that Turk, nothing there. Lazar working tough on top. Looks like he's running claw. Scoreless match still. We have a minute left in this third period. Looks like we got a bar. He's looking to reinforce it. He's got Fair broken down. He's got to watch which direction that wrist is going to keep it legal. Lazar's got that bar. He's working wrist. He's got the bar and wrist. Let's go to the bar. Goes back to claw bar. Going over top with a clinch, a bar and a claw. Oh, we got one swipe. He needs to go back to that to get those points. That was a good move. But now we're going knee to knee. Lazar goes back to that bar. He's got his opponent broken down real good. He's going to work. He looks like he's trying to take this bar two different directions, trying to pull him into him, go across his knee, or dive through. Now he's going chin drop. Lazar's going chin drop. He's got it, but no exposure. Fiera doing a good job fighting through. From this angle, it looks like an exposure, but I don't see anything. He's got a circle. North to get exposure. He still maintains that bar, but we're looking at short time here, 7 seconds to go in the third period, and we are scoreless. Looks like time will expire. Really good offensive attempts on top by Lazar, but we are scoreless after 3 periods. We are in overtime now in this match, 0-0.
Boy, it looked like from here that there were some swipes, but not
yeah.
quite.
I was surprised by that, yes.
I saw him as soon as he sat out. That looked like exposure. Both wrestlers sat on the mat, minute overtime. Both wrestlers trying to stay away from a collar tie. Underhook by Fiera. Trying to work it out of it. Got a fireman's dump attempt. Lazar. He's got good movement here. He's got to protect his leg, not get stepped through. He's got to pop his head through. He's looking at the back right now. Lazar's going to have to step over this leg right here to secure. He's got to do a step over. He's got a good angle. All they have to do is step over.
He's got to hook that leg.
He's got the angle. He's behind the arms. He's in control.
There it is.
He'll get it right there.
Nice job by Wyatt Lazar. He wins in overtime. He moves on. And congratulations. We will see him in the next round of the consolations. All right. Up next on the same mat here, mat 4, it's going to be Cody Hamilton of Grove City. He takes on Ryan Lawler of Bishop McDevitt. Ryan, go ahead.
All right, Hamilton coming in here, a sophomore. He's 36-2. Big win yesterday, 17-3 in that match. Ryan Lawler, a sophomore at Bishop McDevitt. He was Southeast third. He won yesterday 9-6. And Lawler is 37-6 on the season. Both wrestlers just getting their anklets on here. Referee calls in the center, shaking hands, and here we go.
Also coming up in the hole is Story Buchanan of Girard and Stephon Lynch of Northeast on mat 6.
All right, Hamilton here just feeling out his opponent, Lawler. Both looking at each other. Hamilton pushing in. Lawler is in the red. Hamilton down on his knees. Little front headlock series. Now he's going to pop back up. Pushing to Lawler. Both wrestlers separate now. Come back at each other. Hand fighting towards center. Lawler with a little slight shot. Hamilton just backing up. Now Hamilton on attack. Shot, reshot. Out of bounds they go. We're down to 1:16 here, first period. Hamilton of Grove City and Lawler of Bishop McDevitt. Back to action here at center. Hamilton just reaching in. Collar tie, Lawler with a little shot. Hamilton defends down, pushes down on the head. Now they separate again. Hamilton down on his right knee, pulling their wrist in. Both wrestlers, now Hamilton is trying to get in the rush in there. Lawler just defending, pushing his left hand out. Nice little dump shot by Hamilton. Lawler defends with a whizzer. They're close on the edge here. Hamilton trying to come around. Nothing is given yet. On my, holy crap, that was close.
Wow.
They posted up there, back to center. I thought he was around the waist there.
Well, he did, and luckily, I mean, Lawler was able to break out of that for some odd reason.
We're down to 23 seconds here. First period. Both wrestlers, again, pushing against each other, hand fighting. Very similar builds between both these guys. Very quick on their feet when they get their shots. Short time to go here with 5 seconds on the clock. And that's how this first period will come to an end. We're still scoreless between Lawler and McDevitt, or Bishop McDevitt and Hamilton of Grove City. It's going to be Lawler's choice is going to go down. Most schools will pick that. When you're scoreless going into the second period, you'll pick down and try to get that first point. Very crucial for ultimate tiebreaker. All right, Lawler set on bottom. Hamilton covers top right. Whistle's blown. Quick stand-up by Lawler. He's out for a one-point escape now. He now leads 1-0. Back in the same action as before. He's kind of hand fighting in the middle. Hamilton on a little knee tap there. Lawler now pushes back into Hamilton. Both are in collar tie. Hamilton trying to reshot there. Lawler pushing in on Hamilton now, hand fighting. Nice little, wow, back-to-back 4 shots there. Both able to get their hips back out. No takedown. Hamilton on a shot on the lower right leg of Lawler. He's coming up through the back. He reaches back over on the waist, trying to pull it down. Lawler's just trying to hold on to an ankle of Hamilton. Hamilton tried just coming out the back here. We're down to 1:05. Second period. No change here yet. Hamilton, now he comes out. The Lawler stands. Nothing, no takedown yet. Lawler was very wise there. And nothing. Wow, Lawler comes back around. No takedown awarded. Both wrestlers on their feet. Back in the center towards collar tie. 40 seconds to go here, second period. There's a takedown by Lawler on Hamilton. Now he leads 3-0. Hamilton on the edge of the mat as they crawl out of bounds. 3-0 right now. Lawler of McDevitt leads. 24 seconds, second period. Hamilton gets set on the bottom. Lawler covers top left. Hamilton, little stand in the tripod. Lawler just covers, trying to be heavy here with a little trip back. Now he's got a little tilt in. Locked hands is called, though, on Lawler.
Big mistake there on Lawler. Now it's going to be 3-1.
That's so tough when you trip him back and you want to try to get that, I call it cheap tilt, out of it. But he did have it locked up. So 1 point for Hamilton. He's down now 3-1, 4-3, 2-1. End of the second period here. Hamilton Grove City is down 3-1.
Also coming up in the hole is Chance Kimmy of General McLean, and also Colin Hearn of Conneaut at 160.
Hamilton, he chooses bottom here to start the third period. Lawler covers top left, and Hamilton just trying to come out. Lawler just riding real tough on the hips. Brings the bar arm underneath. Hamilton gets his hands back out free. Now Lawler just trying to, comes around with a claw. And Hamilton stands up. No cutaway yet by Hamilton. No attempt. Lawler breaks him back down. He's got the bar arm of Hamilton now on the right side. Lawler just riding parallel, breaks Hamilton down. He's driving into Hamilton's hips, which is hard for Hamilton to get his base on there. Hamilton now stands up. Not cut away yet. There's the cutaway. He's 1 point escape now. Lawler leads 3-2. 1:07 to go here, third period. Hamilton on the attack now. He's going to go towards Lawler. Club in the head. No hand fighting here. Lawler.
Wow.
Gunnar Gage is out right now with Rivenstall. Rivenstall shot in, and Gunnar Gage just hip tossed him.
Yeah. So second round consolation.
Hamilton with a takedown on Lawler. Sorry. Now he's going to go 4-3 with 40 seconds to go as they go out of bounds.
Nice comeback. And
Yeah.
he was down 3-0 the whole time. Yes, on mat 1 at 145 second round consolation, it's Gunnar Gage of Cambridge Springs. He's up against Travis Reifenstahl of Saucon Valley.
Hamilton throws a leg in now on Lawler. He's awful high, though. He's going to give up. Nothing yet. Lawler came back around, though. He's got the left leg of Hamilton. Hamilton out of bounds they go. He gives a 1-point escape. It's going to be tied now, 4-4, 25 seconds to go, third period.
Let's have an update here on mat 1 with Gunnar Gage.
Gunnar Gage got a real quick takedown. Basically did a pancake right off a shot attempt. Reifenstahl. Gunnar Gage was able to get a takedown, going right into crossbody wrist and getting a series of tilts here. I saw 2 swipes here. I don't know if he's holding on to any points right now. Now he does have 2 swipes here. Looks like we're holding on to 2. No, nothing. 2 good. Oh, there it goes. 2 back points. Gunnar Gage leads 4-0.
Back to Hamilton.
Lawler's coach over there at the table tried to argue, but nothing there on fleeing the mat. So we're down to short time here, 13 seconds. We're tied 4-4, third period, both wrestlers. Center of the mat. Hamilton, left shot, outside single leg. He's going to try to get that. There's a whizzer in by Lawler. Now Lawler throws in the old Oklahoma, and nothing is given as time has expired.
Wow. Lawler threw the Merkel in, looking to throw him, and nothing.
Gunnar Gage got himself caught in a cow catcher, and he gets rolled through and gets pinned as he was leading 4-0 from the neutral position.
Okay, so Gunnar Gage's wrestling career of high school has ended. He's had a great career. Hudson, your thoughts? You knew Gunnar from General McLean days.
Yes, started off really strong. He just took command of that first takedown, threw his opponent to his side as he hip tossed him. No points off it, but just a takedown, and he was able to pick up a series of tilts and then just kind of gets caught in that front headlock somersault backwards roll that he got pinned in.
Back to Hamilton.
Yeah, we're here, 30 seconds to go here in the 1 minute first sudden victory. Hamilton on a little shot. Lawler defends. Hamilton again attacking. Lawler's just putting his hands out there and defending Hamilton. Now Lawler pushing back on Hamilton. They're towards the edge. Nothing yet. 15 seconds to go here. Little hand fighting. Head to head. Both wrestlers on their feet now pushing out there. Yeah, right there at the end of regulation there. It was awful close. Now Hamilton on a low single on the whistle. Now he's going to try to cover the hips. He's got the left leg. He's over top. And time expires again for Hamilton. Almost.
Okay, on mat 1, we have at 152, second round consolation, Story Buchanan versus Aiden Hunsinger of Wyalusing. So keep an eye on that there, Hudson.
Both wrestlers are in a north and south funk position as they're working through neutral. Stormy working back in to the body of Hunsinger. Edge of the mat. Looks like he'll pick up the first points of the match.
All right, Hamilton, he's going to start the bottom here. First 30-second ride out. Faces out. Little Granby rollover. Lawler just covers real tight on the shoulders of Hamilton, is just driving forward. Got one leg in. Trying to keep it out. Very tough on top. Hamilton just mule kicking out of that, but nothing yet. Now he stands up. We're down to 10 seconds here. Hamilton now trying to get out. Lawler just picks him up. We're going to get the 1-point escape now with 2 seconds, 1 second. So Hamilton will lead now 5-4 going into the 30-second tiebreak.
All right, Buchanan on 1, Hudson.
Buchanan, good control on top. One out of a funk position. Got the first takedown of the match. We are starting the second period with Buchanan on top.
Hamilton just picking up his opponent. Lawler had stood up there. Hamilton picks up, takes him back down to the mat, throws a leg in. Lawler stands up, potentially dangerous call, 12 seconds to go.
Real quickly with Buchanan.
Stormy's dropping into a leg off the top position, able to maintain control as they go out of bounds. As Buchanan switched off to a bear hug to walk his opponent out of bounds, but reset.
Lawler stands up real quick on Hamilton. Hamilton trying to stay around the waist. He's going to come over the top of the head. We're short time here. Lawler gets the 1-point escape. 2-1. We're going ultimate tiebreaker. Lawler scored first. It's going to be his choice, and he's going to go down. Hamilton has had a hard time keeping him down today.
He definitely did. He rode him pretty good until the end there, and Waller was able to get the escape.
Hunsinger able to get a reversal on Buchanan, tied score 2-all with 1:10 left. Hunsinger putting in a power half with boots, trying to run it over on Buchanan.
Lawler stands up. Hamilton dives down on the leg, though. He's just going to hold on to it. We're down to 14 seconds. There's a stalemate called. No stalling here in this ultimate tiebreaker can be called. It's automatic stalemate.
Yes, automatically. They go right back and reset. Buchanan on mat 1.
Buchanan almost got himself in a predicament. Got boots put in on him, running power half. Tries to roll through again from bottom. Nothing going.
Lawler stands up here. Hamilton just coming around the waist. Lawler's almost out. He is out, and he will win this 6-5, an ultimate tiebreaker.
Okay, back to Story Buchanan.
Story Buchanan doing a good job. Granby rolling and gets out, gets a standing reversal. He'll extend his lead 4-2 with 30 seconds to go in the second period. A lot of acrobatics down there. Stormy just kept moving. First guy that scores, you get scored upon if you stop moving. And Stormy just kept rolling, got out, got a reversal, knew where he was, and working the edge of the mat right now. Referee will blow this match dead as they'll reset in the center of the mat.
Okay, on mat 6, it's going to be Stephon Lynch of Northeast. He's taking on Cameron Milhelm of Warrior Run. And no score, the start of that match, quarterfinal at 152. Also, we got Colin Summers here on mat 4. What do we got here, Ryan?
All right, Summers here, 152 pounds.
He's going up against Connor Harrer of Montgomery.
We have blood time here on mat 1.
Okay. So we're down Harrer of Montgomery. He's leading 4-1, 133 rolling clock. He's got Summers on his back, though, and there's the fall for Harrer. That fall came in 29 seconds.
Okay, we got Stephon Lynch over here on mat 6 against Milhelm of Warrior Run. What do we got here, Hudson?
Lynch
of Northeast.
Okay. Milheim, Warrior Run, leads 4-1 right now over Lynch of Northeast. Going into the second period. Milheim choosing bottom, start the second period. Lynch going claw, spiral, slips the leg in. Going power half, really tough on top right now. Gets a little high, but he's got a lot of pressure. He's getting long on top. He's getting a little high. Milheim making some corrections. Looks like he's going to sneak out the back.
And Story Buchanan on mat 1. It's right now 4-2 with short time as Story Buchanan is in the lead with 7 seconds left. And a switch being attempted there by Hunsinger of Wyalusing, looking as Buchanan keeps that leg, no escape, so it's going to be 4-2, and it will be Story Buchanan's choice. He chooses bottom. Back to Lynch.
Lynch gives up an escape, 1:15 to go in the second period. Score right now, Lynch trails 2-6. Both wrestlers center the mat, neutral position. Shot from open. Milheim collects the ankles, trying to come out the back. He will get the takedown, extend his lead 8-2 over Lynch at Northeast. He will cut Lynch as both wrestlers are in the center of the mat.
Back over here on mat 1 with Story Buchanan trying to get the switch here. He's reaching back, though, on Hunsinger's. Got to be careful with 1:36 remaining. Still 4-2. And right now we're into a funk as he's got a tight waist there. Hunsinger of Wyalusing on Buchanan. Buchanan trying to turn here the corner as he's now trying to throw that boot out from Hunsinger. Hunsinger's got the boot in. Back on Lynch.
Milheim able to, shots from open, hits a nice blast double and able to get a 2-point takedown and slips in a half on the way back down. So he's working on the edge of the mat right now with a half Nelson on Lynch of Northeast. He leads 10-3 with 8 seconds to go in the second period.
Yeah, right now Buchanan hit a Granby roll there at the edge of the mat. Still no escape. 53 seconds to go. Buchanan still leads at 4-2. Doing a tremendous job here. Back to Lynch.
Third period, Lynch will take bottom to start the third period. He trails 3-10. We go an optional start. Milheim, Warrior Run will optional start, cut them.
And right now, back points being awarded as a nice switch there by Story Buchanan. He gets right out of there. He had Hunsinger on his back. Hunsinger had that 2-on-1, tried to roll with him, and he got caught to his back. So that's going to be 2 back points and a reversal. 8-2 now in favor of Story Buchanan. What do we got here on map 6 with Lynch?
Milheim able to do another blast double from open, extend his lead 12-5, and cuts Lynch again. Lynch in on a shot of his own, working towards the edge of the mat, and they will go out of bounds. Nice little re-attack by Lynch, but no points awarded.
Back here on mat 1, as Buchanan's got the 2-on-1 tilt, and he's going to get 3 backs, and that's going to make the score now 11-2, and that is your winner. Story Buchanan continues on with his season to the consolation round 3 today. Back to Lynch.
Milheim in a shot. Lynch draped over top, trying to hold on, but Milheim able to come out the back, get another takedown. He'll extend his lead 14-5. Lynch gets cut again for another point. He'll have 6 points now, 6-14. Another blast double from open. Really nice timed blast double from Milheim from Warrior Run. And he cuts Lynch again for another point. It's 16-6, 16-7. 40 seconds to go in the third period.
And on mat 1, we have Hunter Holman of Grove City. He's up against Luke Sigelski, another tough Faith Christian. Ryan, what do you got?
Yeah, Sigelski, a sophomore, comes in here 26-7. 7-3 winner over the Huntington wrestler yesterday. Holman had a fall in 109, makes his season 40-1. Holman on a quick shot here. No points awarded yet. Now they are on the edge there for Holman. He now leads 2-0 over Sigelski of Faith Christian.
All right, real quick, back over to the finish of mat 6 with Lynch.
Lynch just got taken down a series of double legs from open, and he will fall in his match 7-18 of Milheim of Warrior Run. Good fought match all the way through. Nice couple series of double legs. Couldn't defend, and he'll fall in this round.
Sigelski on the bottom over here, mat number 1. He now stands up. Holman cuts him. Holman now leads 2-1 here with 1:17 on a rolling clock in the first period.
Mat 6, real quickly, we got another quarterfinal at 160. Colin Hearn of Conneaut against Jagger Gray of Trinity. Hudson, pay attention to that one while we're doing the Holman match.
Holman in a nice little shot again. He's got the outside single. He picks up the 2-point takedown, now leads 4-1. 55 seconds here. He covers on the left-hand side of Sigelski. Riding tough there. Both wrestlers towards the edge of the mat. Holman just pulling them back in, though, a little bit. On the left arm, come tight waist. Out of bounds they go.
And what do we have an update here yet on mat 6 with Colin Hearn with 1:37 to go here, Hudson?
Colin Hearn's been working out of that ear-to-ear tie-up with an elbow pass, and he's getting a lot of movement. He keeps going back to getting plenty of movement, but no offensive movement from either guy scoreless in the first period.
Sigelski stands up, but Holman just brings him right back down. He's back up again. Holman's just trying to stay tight on the and picks Sigelski back up, down, and now he's down to his belly. Holman riding tough now with that gut wrench in on the right-hand side. Down to 15 seconds here, first period, leads 4-1.
Hearn going back to the elbow pass. Both wrestlers open tie setups, but no offensive attack yet from either wrestler.
Holman with a chicken and bar on the edge here. He's getting back points. He'll have 3 in the bank, and 3 are awarded. He'll go up now 7-1 going into the second period.
Okay, coming up on mat 2 is going to be Clay Kimmy of General McLean. He'll be taking on the 2-time state champion Grant McKay of Laurel here in the quarterfinal on mat 2.
30 seconds to go in Hearn versus Gray match here. Both wrestlers fighting out of an under-over, no shot attempt either wrestler, just heavy ties. Nice shot attempt, high crotch by Hearn. Hearn's trying to finish, steps through. He will get the first takedown of the match with 14 seconds to go. Edge of the mat. Looks like they'll go out of bounds right here.
Sigelski starting the second period on the bottom there, a little trouble with the table, getting the 3 points there. Sigelski gets a 1-point escape now. Holman leads 7-2 here. 1:50 to go to second period.
And immediately here on mat 2, Clay Kimmy gets taken down for a 2-point takedown as McKay releases Kimmy for 1-point escape, 2-1.
And in the first period, Hearn was looking like he's going in first bar, trying to work for a tilt. Nothing going there. They'll bring the end of the first period. Hearn leads 2-0 over Gray of Trinity. Gray will choose down to start the second period.
Both wrestlers going out of the circle there. Going back to center here, 7-2 in favor of Holman. Holman just wrist fighting here. Both guys collar tie, center of the mat.
Also on mat 1, Vito Gentili of Reynolds coming up. On mat 4, Jalen Wagner of Reynolds coming up on deck.
Holman with a nice little takedown on Sigalski. He now leads 9-2, 105 rolling period first, or 105 on a rolling clock first period. Holman covering top here. Got the bar, or the chicken wing on the back behind him.
Hearn riding bar half. Gray stands up to his feet. Hearn with a big return. Able to return Gray back down to the mat. Good control. Minute 20 left in the second.
And on mat 2 right now, as Clay Kimmy is to his back right now. And all McKay has to do is get parallel and tee up. He's got that half in, riding it.
Holman getting back points on mat number 1. He's got the bar and chicken in. He's got Sigalski down on his back. Sigalski, though, comes over top. Holman will pick up 3. He'll go up 12-2, 14 seconds to go here. On the edge of the circle. Holman riding tough on top.
Hearn controlling on top, riding a bar, looking for a half, keeping Gray's hips down, but no movement, nothing really out of Gray. Gray stands up and Hearn returns them, but Hearn riding really well on top.
Really quickly on mat 2, Clay Kimmy gives up 3 more backs. It's 14-3 as after the end of the first period, Grant McKay leading it 14-3 from Laurel.
Holman going to third period. He starts on the bottom position here. He gets a quick reversal. Makes it now 14-2 over Sigalski of Faith Christian.
Hearn's able to roll through on that tilt, pick up a 3 points for a back exposure on that roll through tilt. Starting the second period. We're still with 20 seconds to go. Gray's on bottom. Gray cuts and turns and faces, scores his first escape of the match. 5-1 in favor of Hearn.
McKay chooses bottom going into the second period, 14-3 still. In the lead over Kimmy of General McLean.
Holman's still riding tough on top here. We're down to 1:20, third period. He still leads 14-2. Sigalski's tried to come out a couple times, but Holman just a tough gut wrench on that right side.
Right away on mat 2, real quickly, McKay able to get a reversal, and he's got that bar in real deep here on Kimmy. So right now it's 16-3. What do we got with Hearn?
We're starting the third period right now. Got choice neutral. 5-1 Hearn leads over Gray of Trinity.
Holman on mat 1, Ryan.
Yeah, Sigalski just got the 1-point escape. He's down now 14-3 to Holman. 40 seconds to go here, third period. Both wrestlers, this collar tie now pushing back. Sigalski pushing on Holman.
And Grant McKay here on mat 2 will get the fall over Clay Kimmy of General McLean. He had the double grapes in, is what most people would call it. And that'll end it right there. So Clay Kimmy will move down to the third round consolation.
Holman with a nice little ankle pick there. He's got Sigalski's left leg up in the air. He's just going to try to sweep it out. He covers over top. He'll now lead 16-3 with the final 10 seconds ticking away.
Colin Hearn?
Colin Hearn had a really nice high crotch, not able to convert, edge of the mat. Really nice shot attempt, nice and deep. Looks like it'll go back to it. He does this high crotch right from the underhook, and he tries to go back to it right now as he's digging in that underhook. See if he goes back to that high C, but he's at the edge of the mat where there's not much room to finish.
Holman of Grove City will be victorious here on mat number 1, 16-3 over Sigalski of Faith Christian.
Okay. So congratulations.
Semifinals.
Yeah, semifinals, and a definitely clinched a podium position. All right, so now we go on mat 1. It's going to be Vito Gentili of Reynolds. He's up against Justice Hockenberry Folk of West Perry. What do we got here on mat 6 before that?
Hearn was in an under-over, slipped down to a crossbody ankle pick, trying to come out the back right now. Really good position, just taking his time, eating some clock, 30 seconds to go in the third period. as he's working to windshield wiper his ankles and work towards the head to get these this takedown. Looks like he's going to try to go fall from this position. As he's cramming in a cradle from underneath, he will just get the takedown, extend his lead 7-1 as Hearn is in a commanding lead. 15 seconds to go in the third period.
All right, and also on mat 4 is Jalen Wagner, quarterfinal match at 172. He's up against Caden Fentz of Montgomery. Let's go over to mat 1 real quickly. What do you got here with Vito Gentili?
Yeah, Gentili and Huckleberry Folk just kind of pushing against each other. No score here. 40 seconds to go, first period.
Hearn, real quick update.
7-1 victory. Holds on to win in third period over Gray.
Congratulations to Colin Hearn. He moves on to the semis. Hudson, go ahead and call the Jalen Wagner match real quickly.
Right now, both wrestlers sit on the mat. Minute 30 left in the first period. Both wrestlers, no tie-up, setting up from open, head taps, filling each other out. Fink dropping down to do a hand, keeping a low stance. Both wrestlers dropping down to a hand on the mat. Really, really low defensive stance. Both wrestlers trying to work out of a tie, working shots from open. Now wrestlers both in under-over tie, center of the mat.
Also on mat 5 is going to be Connor McChesney in his quarterfinal match at 172. He takes on Braden Welsh of Fort Cherry.
Wagner getting 2 double unders and just straight bull rushing his opponent out of bounds there. Looking to do something out of that, but he was able to get 2 unders.
Looks like on mat 1 we got some action going on with Gentili.
Hockenberry Folk, he chose bottom to start the second period, but Vito's just able to get the double boots in and break him down here. We're down to 138 to go second period. No score, though, in this match.
Over here on mat 5, no score. Both wrestlers with the hand fighting, McChesney and Welsh. Fort Cherry and McChesney of Fort LaBeouf with 1:33 remaining.
Wagner in on a high crotch, able to bring it back through. He almost got caught in a situation where he's going to get cradled with his head towards his knee, but able to push through and get that first takedown here against Fink from Montgomery.
Vito riding real tough still on Huckleberry Folk here. Mat number 1. No score here. 1:05, second period. Stalemate's called.
Yeah, Jim, right now as McChesney's match, he gets taken down by Welsh at the edge of the mat. McChesney down 2-0 with a minute to go in the first period.
Second period here. Wagner, Reynolds will choose bottom. He leads 2-0 off that high crotch. Takedown he had in the first period. Fink, Montgomery will get on top.
Gentili still riding tough on top on Huckleberry Folk. Still got the double boots and nothing there. His arms are trapped underneath. Now he's trying to go get the half on the right side. Huckleberry Folk defending here. Now Vito's pretty high as Huckleberry Folk's going to come out the back. Nothing given up yet.
Wagner able to get an escape, extends his lead 3-0.
McChesney over here on mat 5. He is down 2-0 still with 33 seconds as he's trying to hit a switch here, but good job there by Welsh staying behind him. Still 2-0 Welsh.
Huckleberry Folk with a 2-point reversal on Gentili. Came out the back with the final 20 seconds there. Now he's just going to cover on top and ride out the second period as time expires.
Minute 15 left in the second period. Shot attempt by Fink of Montgomery. Wagner doing a good job defending. He's hanging over top, trying to roll through the bottom. He's got a body lock, trying to hold off this takedown. Fink trying to step over. Wagner doing a good job protecting his feet, not allowing the takedown, but Fink is in deep on this shot. He's got a leg lace. Okay, that's going to be the takedown. Fink's going to get a takedown here. 2-3, Wagner leads from Reynolds.
Over here on mat 5, it's 2-1. McChesney was able to get an escape. And right now, Welsh's choice, he chooses bottom as he hits a switch. Still 2-1 with 1:56. Welsh at Fort Cherry in the lead.
Vito Gentili gets a 2-point reversal with 1:30 to go here, third period. Ties it up 2-2 with Huckleberry Folk of West Perry on mat number 1.
Wagner able to escape, extend his lead 4-2. 15 seconds to go in the second period for Wagner.
Yeah, right now, as McChesney holding Welsh down. They get out of bounds. Minute 34, still 2-1 Welsh in the lead. They return back to the center as Welsh is still at the bottom. Gentili on mat 1, Ryan.
Yeah, we're down to 1 minute here, less than a minute now. Gentili was riding tough on top, calls the stoppage there. 58 seconds to go on the clock, 2-2 between him and Hockenberry Folk.
Fink of Montgomery will choose bottom, Wagner on top. Wagner leads 4-2, start the second period here. Fink quick to his feet.
An escape by Welsh over here on mat 5. He leads it 3-1 over Connor McChesney with 1:09 to go in the second period.
Gentili getting high, though, on Hockenberry Folk. Hockenberry Folk trying to headhunt here, trying to pull him down. We're down to 30 seconds here. Although Gentili's high, he's got the half in now. Hockenberry Folk comes around for the 2-point reversal, and he now leads 4-2 with 20 seconds to go, third period.
All right, Wagner on 4, Hudson.
Wagner doing a good job riding double wrist, just rolling those wrists, riding that PA ride. He's got to ride tight here. He's got a 2-point lead. You know, escapes one thing, cannot give up a reversal, but hold him down, use up time right now as there's going to be short time in this match, minute 14 to go, with Wagner leading Fink of Montgomery.
McChesney with 30 seconds after giving up the escape. It's still 3-1, both wrestlers. And a nice shot there by McChesney. He's got the single, but the ref calls it out of bounds. They return to the center with 22 seconds. Welsh of Fort Cherry still in the lead of McChesney of LaBeouf.
We get a final on mat number 1. That's Hockenberry Folk of West Perry. 4-2 over Vito Gentili of Reynolds.
Okay, so Vito Gentili is eliminated, and his season has ended. Back to Wagner on mat 4.
Short time here, 50 seconds to go. Well, a long time to go, but 4-2. Wagner doing a good job just controlling on top. You know, you got to ride. You got to maintain your lead right here. And doing a good job staying busy, not to get called for stalling or anything. Riding that PA ride, rolling wrist, keeping all that pressure forward. So Wagner doing all the right things to maintain this lead, not give up an escape or reversal. So a lot of pressure from Wagner on top. Fink doesn't have an answer right now on bottom with 26 seconds to go. You know, Wagner just got to continue on doing what he's doing, control the match. No stall call yet for either wrestler. So we're going to have short time here. 15 seconds to go. Fink's able to stand to his feet. Good mat return by Wagner. 10 seconds to go in this match. A very, very important mat return.
And Connor McChesney looking to try to get a reversal here as he chose bottom in the third. And they get out of bounds. And it's going to be, he didn't give him one escape here.
Wagner will hold on and win as Fink tries to roll underneath, and, you know, there's 3-4 swipes there, and you just wave it off like, well, that was exposure too, but he'll hold on. Wagner will hold on and win 4-2.
All right, so Jalen Wagner will be in the semis tonight. Back to Connor McChesney right now, though. He's still at the bottom position, down 3-1 with 1:28 remaining. And right now, Welsh has a claw in here on McChesney. Right now, it's still 3-1, minute 16. He's got the leg hooked. He's got McChesney broken down flat. McChesney gets to his base. McChesney tries to sit out. He's on his butt, trying to hit a switch. Welsh stays behind. McChesney tries to hit it, and Welsh stays behind him again. So it's 53 seconds. Now McChesney's still at his base right now. McChesney tries to stand back to his butt, and he's trying to spin around. He'll get the escape. Now it's 3-2 in favor of Welsh as McChesney gets the escape. 37 seconds remaining. They get out of bounds, and a timeout on, looks like maybe a cramp or some type of injury on McChesney. So we'll take a break right there. Also coming up is Magnus Lloyd on mat 1. His match is coming up. And then also from Brookville, Jackson Zimmerman of Brookville. He's coming up. Abe Keep is in the hole on mat 6. And Ryan Welka on mat 5.
Koval Titusville is on mat 6 right now, starting his match.
Yes, and he's up against Kyle Scott of Tyrone. So go ahead and follow that match. Go ahead and call that match, Ryan.
All right, here we go. Koval, a nice little shot here. He puts his opponent, Scott, of Tyrone, on his back. He picks up the 2 points right off the bat here. We're down to 40 seconds here, first period for Koval. For a couple of years now, I called him Covell until I was...
I know.
Yeah.
And you would think that's how it's pronounced,
yeah,
right?
Yep. But Koval riding tough on top here on Scott. Pulls the bar arm behind the back. Scott just laying flat on his stomach here. Not really doing much here. Koval just stay on top. Short time here. 8 seconds to go. And that's how this first period will come to an end. Brock Koval of Titusville leading 2-0.
All right, back to action here on mat 5 with the last seconds here, 23 seconds. Both wrestlers tied up. McChesney hits a single. He's got that. But referee calls him out of bounds, so they'll return and start to the center at neutral, now with 19 seconds remaining. And McChesney on the shot. Excuse me. So, stalling.
No, that was unsportsmanlike or something like that. They give 1 point to red.
Wow.
I mean, if you're chasing somebody.
Yeah, well, no, it's still 3-2, 10 seconds remaining as the scoreboard's still showing. Both wrestlers get out of bounds. They return. Short time, 7 seconds. Connor McChesney needs a takedown here to win it.
He hit him with a stall.
And a stalling here on Welsh. And they're not going to give the point, though.
No, they gave him the unsportsmanlike earlier. It's 4-6.
So that was his first stall. Unfortunately, Welsh will win the match over Connor McChesney. McChesney will drop to the consolations later here. Back to Brock Koval.
Koval, he was starting the second period on the bottom as Scott deferred. He's coming around. Still 2-0 in favor of Koval. 1:18 to go, second period. And now he picks up the 2-point reversal. He'll extend his lead now 4-0, 1:10 to go, second period. Riding tough on top here. Pulling the bar back behind on the back. Scott just laying there on his stomach, not doing anything. Koval comes over top now. He's going to look for the far side. Well, I thought he was going to get. There's a stall call against Scott of Tyrone. Koval just breaks him back down to the mat. Pulling the bars underneath. Now he's driving his knee into the backside of Scott. Scott stands up, out of bounds. They go. Call stalling now on Koval. That was literally 2 seconds standing up, and they go out of bounds, and they called him for stalling.
Yeah, Dave Krzyzewski is a District 10 referee. He is the referee in this match, and that's one thing that Dave does is call stalling right away.
We got caution on Koval here as he's covering top left. Scott just doesn't do anything on the whistle. Koval just breaks him back down. Now Scott stands up. Koval just a knee drag down. Heavy on the waist now. He's pulling the arm underneath. Now he's trying to I thought he was going to throw the leg lace in there. He did not. Now he's going to try to go bundles in the front for Koval. Trying to take Scott over. Scott kind of stands up a little bit. Now Koval comes around now. He's got the cradle locked up. And this is where he's very dangerous. He's got Scott on his back now. We're down to 2 seconds, 1 second. And he'll pick up 3 here. So Brock Koval, Titusville leads 7-0 going in third period.
Coming up, Magnus Lloyd on mat 1 here real soon. As Hudson will let you do that call. And Danny Church on mat 4 on deck. He's coming up. Ryan Welka on mat 5.
All right, we went neutral here. And there's the gator roll for Scott on Koval. He puts Koval on his back. Koval fighting off. No back points yet, though. Now there's counting going on there. There really wasn't changing where his back was. He's got 2 now. 2 awarded there for Scott. Koval still leads 7-4. That was a perfect gator roll there by Scott. Very impressive against Koval, who's very tall and lanky. Now Koval comes up to his base. Scott going to try to drive in with a little bit of a snowplow there, but nothing going. Koval breaking down on his stomach. Scott's pushing forward here. Down to the final minute. 7-4. Koval, Titusville. Now Koval try to go a little switch. Scott covers though. Koval base it out now at this point. There's a stall call against Koval, which will give one to Scott. Scott with a little, now he's got the
2-on-1.
Yeah, out of bounds to go. He was swiping away, but nothing there given. 7-5, 36 seconds to go. A lot of action there real quick for Scott.
And he had, a huge lead. I mean, it was 7-0, and Scott was able. Okay, now coming up here on mat 1, Magnus Lloyd in his quarterfinal match at 189. He's up against Lucas Miller of Northwestern Lehigh. So we'll see what Mr. Lloyd can do here.
We're down to the final 20 seconds here for Koval. He still leads 7-5. He's on the bottom. Scott trying to break him down here. We're down to 12 seconds. There's another stall call. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
another stall call.
Stall.
There's another point against Koval. That's a little ridiculous as the cross face there going.
Well, Brock Koval, he's going to hold on. 7-6. Yeah, so he'll move on and continue his season. Now on mat 1, Magnus Lloyd of General McLean.
Miller with a shot on Lloyd. Lloyd able to feed a lot of hips, create some space, and he got double overs, and he was able to fend off the shot. Miller with a deep shot. Magnus Lloyd able to defend it. Miller being a senior, Magnus Lloyd a junior from John McLean. Both wrestlers oddly wearing silver. Magnus Lloyd, edge of the mat. Good shot defense right off the bat, but gotta stay ready. Shot attempt from Magnus Lloyd, working inside tie. Both wrestlers pummeling inside the mat, in center of the mat. Minute to go in the first period. One shot attempt from Lloyd right off the bat, and Magnus Lloyd able to defend, trying to collect an ankle as he's trying to run around the corner and not able to converge, but Miller showing that he is pretty fast on his feet. Magnus Lloyd going chest wrap after Miller shoots in another shot. That chest wrap was able to fend off the shot and create some space. Now Magnus is pressure on the head as Miller has his hands locked up around a single leg, but looks like we're going to be dead action here. Both wrestlers back on their feet, 37 seconds to go in the first period. 2 shot attempts by Miller, 2 good defenses by Magnus Lloyd. Magnus Lloyd ankle picks, collects for a double. Really nice shot, nice exchange there as Magnus Lloyd's able to pick up the first takedown in the match. 27 seconds to go in the first period. Magnus Lloyd going off of a elbow pass to ankle pick and collects the second ankle for a double leg takedown. Good transition. Magnus Lloyd with a big mat return here, riding tight waist and wrist. Really nice ride out right here. 8 seconds to go in this period. I think Magnus will be content to hold on to the score right now as the time will expire, and that'll be the end of the first period. Magnus Lloyd, John McLean leading 2-0 over Miller of Northwest Lehigh.
Over here on mat 4, we got Danny Church in his quarterfinal match at 2:15 of Fort Leboeuf. He's up against Vitaly Daniels of Bentworth, and just the start of it, both wrestlers head tapping. Back to Lloyd.
Magnus Lloyd chooses bottom to start the second period. Quick to his feet, good mat return by Miller. Magnus Lloyd back up to his base, trying to build up from bottom. Miller, tight waist, trying to work that airplane on the far side. A lot of pressure, digging deep on his toes is Miller. As he goes chop, drive forward, he's trying to reinforce this bar here as Magnus Lloyd is able to build back up to his base. Again, both wrestlers in the center of the mat.
Still no score with Church and Daniels of Bentworth as they get out of bounds, and they'll return to the center.
Magnus Lloyd doing a good job, keeping a good base. It look like we're doing, Miller's probably looking for that trapped arm tilt, trying to get some points out of here. Magnus walks to the edge of the mat and tries to stay in, and he's trying to work to stay in, and Miller drags them both out of bounds. They will reset the center of the mat with 1:10 to go in the second period. Magnus Lloyd leads 2-0.
Ryan Welka now is going to be on mat 5, and his second round consolation, he's up against Caden Roddarmal of Loyal Sock.
Magnus Lloyd once again gets an escape and then quickly goes back to the ankle pick right to the double and able to collect. He's going to trap that arm and he's going to go body lock, tilt. Not able to get exposure yet, but Magnus Lloyd really good right on top. So if this goes to the third period, he's got a nice cushion, 5-0. He leads Miller of Northwest Lehigh.
And right now, Danny Church will get the 2 as he uses that super strength and spins around, hooks the leg. He leads it 2-0 right now over Daniels of Bentworth. What do we got on mat 5 here, Ryan? With Welka.
With Welka and Rodamel over there of Loyal Sock. We are 38 seconds to go here. First period, no score. Both wrestlers just got pushing against each other in a collar tie.
Back to mat 1 with Magnus Lloyd. 5-0. Lloyd leads it.
Yeah, 15 seconds to go in the second period. Magnus riding really tough on top. Got that tight waist, got the arm trapped. He's tried that arm tilt and didn't get anything to go there, but really, really good control on top. Looking at seeing how this third period is going to go as the second period is winding down right now. See if Miller decides to go bottom to start the third period.
Well, that's the end of the first period. 2-0. Danny Church is in the lead. And the coin flip, he will give Church the decision. Church defers, and Daniels will choose bottom.
Zimmerman of Brookville just picked up the fall on mat number 6 over Ryan of Mount Union. That was in the second period, 1:26 to go in that second.
Okay, Jackson Zimmerman will go on from Brookville to the semis. Abe Keep will be coming on now in his quarterfinal on mat 6 of Girard. He's going to wrestle Brody Klein of Berks Catholic. Back real quickly on an update here with Magnus Lloyd.
Miller chose neutral and quickly was trying to get in on a shot. Magnus was able to snap and spin behind, but they both went out of bounds. Really nice amount of awareness by Magnus Lloyd, but no score yet in the third period as Miller chose neutral.
Daniels chose bottom. He got the escape. He's got a leg there on Church. Church doing a good job. Heavy on the head. He's sprawled out well. And Ned Bailey, the referee, will bring him back to the center.
Welka started the second period on the bottom. Still has not got out. He just stood up there and went out of bounds. So.
Magnus Lloyd in another good shot, but out of bounds, able to shoot in a shot. It's good to see his offense still alive with 1:17 to go. Magnus Lloyd still on the attack, trying to improve on a 5-0 lead right now over Miller of Northwestern Lehigh.
Danny Church here on mat 4 has a nice headlock there. They are on the edge of the mat, about to go out of bounds, and they do. Still 2-1 with 1 minute and 1 second remaining in the second period.
Welka picks up the 1-point escape with 1:10 to go here, second period. He leads this match against Rodamel of Loyal Sock on mat number 5.
Abe Keep now starts on mat 6. No score. Both wrestlers are tied up with 1:39. No score. Keep and Klein of Berks Catholic.
Magnus Lloyd fighting off a double-leg attack by Miller, able to step the head, work the corner, and actually able to score on the edge of the mat where he's been called out several times now, extend his lead 7-0 with 30 seconds to go in the third period. Really good scoring opportunity for Magnus Lloyd as he's done very well riding on top and see if he can hold on to the next 30 seconds to put himself in the semifinals.
Now, Danny Church right now still leads at 2-1. Both wrestlers got out of bounds 33 seconds.
Down to 25 seconds here, second period for Welka. He still leads 1-0 here. Both wrestlers just looking at each other, a little bit of shots here and there, and out of bounds they go.
No score with Abe Keep and Klein of Berks Catholic with 52 seconds remaining. And you have an update. You're clapping there, Hudson, your alumni.
Yeah, I'm biased. Magnus Lloyd picks up the decision 7-0 and put himself in the semifinals. Really good victory over Miller of Northwestern Lehigh.
Okay, congratulations to Magnus Lloyd. He's guaranteed to be on the podium. Let's see what he does in the semis tonight. All right, back to the action here with Danny Church. Church is still in the lead, 2-1, end of the second period. And it's Church's choice as he deferred in the second. He goes down. He's still up 2-1.
Welka still leads 1-0 going in third period here. Rodamel, he'll take bottom. Quick escape in like a second. Ties it now 1-1 in the third period.
Okay, and Abe Cape on an update here so far. No score.
No scores. End of the first period. Nice double leg attempt from open by Keep, but we're still 0-0 after the first period.
Yeah, Danny Church immediately gets an escape. 3-1 with 1:48 remaining, and he will return to the center.
Rodamel on a shot on Welka. Welka's just defending it out of bounds. They go both back to the center here, neutral. 1-1, 1:31 to go, third period.
Keep will choose bottom to start second period. Scoreless right now. Against Klein of Berks Catholic. Tripod up is Keep. Pressing back in. Can't get to his feet. Back down on the mat.
Over here on mat 4, Danny Church still has the lead. With 1:15 remaining, headlock goes Church. Church trying to maybe get a 2 here if he can spin around, but nothing yet as they are at the edge of the mat.
Welka awful close on a takedown over on the edge there. His opponent, Rodemel, just like funked it right over. Welka trying to come out the back with short time here, 45 seconds to go. Awful close to the takedown, but Rodemel holding on to the ankle.
Big time funk there.
Yeah.
Big time.
Saved them.
Abe Keep on mat 6.
Keep was able to escape, get 1 point in on a few shots from open double, not able to convert, but he takes the lead 1-0 with 1:12 left in the second period.
Yeah, Danny Church back here on mat 4 leads it 3-1 with 41 seconds. Both wrestlers at the center of the mat. Now both wrestlers tied up. And really just a lot of hand fighting. A shot attempt goes Daniels as a nice heavy on the head sprawl for Church. Church trying to spin around. He's trying to spin. And right now, Daniels holds on for dear life with 18 seconds with that leg. But nice job there by Church with the situational awareness. He will get 2 points. He leads at 5-1. And Danny Church will move on to wrestle Johnson of Muncie here tonight. A very tough match in the semifinals.
Yeah, Welka, he tweaked the knee over there, left knee it looks like. When you get into those funk positions, those things can happen. And he called it just to be precautious on his left knee to have it looked at.
Abe Keep on mat 6, Hudson.
10 seconds ago, a bit of a flurry there. Abe Keep tried to do a hip-to-hip slide by and missed, lost his ground, almost got taken down, but was able to cut and turn and face his opponent, Klein, and not give up a takedown on that slide-by attempt, but put himself in a bad position, but able to recover. He still leads 1-0 with that escape in the second period. We are in the third period with Klein at Berks Catholic taking bottoms.
Welcome back to action over on mat number 5. It is tied 1-1, 30 seconds to go here, third period. Both wrestlers neutral. Close to center. Rodemel, little shot. Now he pulls Welka right over top. Welka gets a 2-point takedown. 18 seconds to go here. He leads now 3-1. That was a bad throw on Rodemel's part. And Welka is just going to ride him out here as Rodemel is just not going to move. Final 5 seconds, and your winner from Fort LaBeouf, Ryan Welka, 3-1.
And Ryan Welka will win it. Great job there as he was, after having that injury, he came back. All right, back to Abe Keith, though. Let's get going here with Gerard.
Abe Keith not able to ride, cuts Klein for 1 point, minute 30 left in the third period. No offensive score yet, other than the escapes for both wrestlers as we are in the final minute 30 in this match. Both wrestlers center the mat. Klein in deep on a shot and Keith trying to elevate over, and he will. No, both wrestlers go out of bounds.
Wow.
So Klein had a really nice shot on Keith. Keith goes to his hip and automatically goes elevator with his leg, rolls through, but both out of bounds, and he had a nice chest-on-chest situation to end the match, but they were out of bounds. Both wrestlers back to center of the mat with a minute 10 to go. Really nice mat awareness. That was a deep double. I think Klein, if he took his time, swung the hips, whatever he needed to do, but rather than end it like that, he probably would have got that takedown. Under over. Both wrestlers, the action stopped. Maybe a little bit too much physical contact. Stop the action, reset them, talk to the wrestlers, and Keep in Klein now. 50 seconds to go. Keep has 2 unders. Both wrestlers break the tie. Pummel. Both wrestlers now neutral. Center of the mat. Keep another blast double from open. Nothing going there as Klein was able to drop his hand and collect an underhook to stop the shot. Both wrestlers back to the center of the mat. Collar tie. Keep with a low ankle attack on Klein on a low ankle attack on Keep. Keep goes whizzer. Really nice strong whizzer defense right here by Keep. Klein goes body lock. Both wrestlers back to neutral. Good defense by Keep. 15 seconds to go. We're going to stop the action right here. Both wrestlers neutral.
Yeah, Dave Krzyzewski is the referee from District 10.
He'll stop the action if they're in a tie. Got a jab whizzer attempt by Klein. Klein tries to step over. Nothing yet. Keith was able to maintain that whizzer. Rolling through. Coming out the back door. Will he get it?
And Gerard.
No. I think they're going to wave it off. And I really think that they should put it to overtime. I think Kate. No, he gave it to him.
Wow. To be honest with you, Abe Keith definitely was able, once he was able to roll out through that on the edge of the mat, he got the two. There was no doubt about it. They were both still in bounds.
Abe Keep had a whizzer in, and he did a cartwheel through it. Very, very risky maneuver with a few seconds to go. And he was able to come out the back door and get Klein's hand to touch as he got a standing reversal takedown situation and able to pick up with time expiring. Krzyzewski talked it over, and they agreed it was a takedown with time still on the clock.
Okay, so congratulations to Abe Keep. He also moves on to the semifinals at 2:15 tonight. All right, so coming up here, Mikey Mazurek on mat 5 from Sharon. His match is coming up. And Wilson Spires is in the hole. And we will take a break with the word from our sponsors. You're listening to the PIAA Wrestling State Championships, Mazurek and Spires. Coming up, we'll be right back, folks.
Sunny 105.7 FM Sports Stream thanks Gerard Wrestling Boosters for their support. Best of luck to Abe Keep and Story Buchanan. The 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships is sponsored by Reynolds Wrestling Legacy Club. Best of luck to Waylon White, Chase Bell, Vito Gentili, and Jalen Wagner. The Sunny 105.7 Sports Stream thanks Reynolds Wrestling Legacy Club for their support. Faulkner Screen Printing and Monogramming in Girard is a proud sponsor of the 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships, located at 123 Main Street in Girard, specializing in screen printing and monogramming embroidery. The Sunday 105.7 Sports Stream thanks Faulkner Screen Printing and Monogramming for their support.
The 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships is sponsored by General Partitions Manufacturing Corporation. We are the Extra Mile Team, the leading manufacturer of commercial restroom partitions throughout the United States. Sunny 105.7 FM. Thanks to General Partitions for their support.
The PIAA Wrestling State Championships on the Sunny 105.7 Sports Stream is sponsored by McDonald's Meats. McDonald's Meats offers your choice of freezer meats and wholesale retail. Located at 10445 West Ridge Road in Girard. For more information, call 814-774-3507. The Sunny 105.7 Sports Stream thanks McDonald's Meats for their support.
And welcome back to the PIAA Wrestling State Championships. I'm your host, Matt Still. Alongside me is co-hosts Hudson Harrison and Ryan Hills. Right now we have a quarterfinal match. Mike Mazurek, as he had an exciting match yesterday from Sharon. He's up against Emmanuel Ulrich of Mifflinburg right here on mat 5. Ryan?
Well, Ulrich coming in here, senior Mifflinburg, 31-0 on a season. Big Mike Mazurek from Sharon, he's 33-2. They're at action here on mat number 5. 1:44 to go first period, no score. Both wrestlers, as typical heavyweights, is pushing in against each other. And it's definitely one of those where Mazurek has been huge all season long with his size, but against Ulrich here, he's got a competitor just as equivalent as him. Now Ulrich comes in, pushes against Mazurek. Mazurek pushes right back. Both just trying to get the doubles in there. Pushing against each other here. 1:14 to go, first period. A little hand fighting. Ulrich with an outside single A shot on Missouri. He has it picked up. Nothing yet. Missouri still on one leg, bouncing around, and out of bounds they go. Unfortunately, Ulrich's right leg went out of bounds, and as he was able to get both ankles, but no takedown. 51 seconds to go here, first period for Missouri Sharon.
Wilson Spider is also coming on deck. Hudson, we'll have you call that match on mat 6. It'll be coming up here shortly.
All right, back to action here. Mat number 5. We're still at 30 seconds to go here, first period. Ulrich and Missouri. Ulrich is pushing in on Missouri. Missouri just trying to defend the arms there, pushing in against them. Both now collar tie here. Missouri's trying to get the underhook there, was not able to. Now they just look like they're dancing a little bit here in the middle. We're down to 0 seconds here as the first period comes to an end. It'll be Missouri's choice here. He'll take bottom. 0-0 match. At this point here, Mike has just got to get moving. Ulrich is a big boy. Referee blows the whistle. Missouri tries to stand. Ulrich covers on the left-hand side. Now he throws a knee block in there, spinning Missouri down. Missouri stands up into a tripod area or position. Ulrich comes through onto the right leg and drives Missouri back down. Missouri was not able to cut there quickly to get out. We're down to 1:27 here, second period. Now Ulrich has trying to get the bar on the back. Missouri comes up to his base. Now Ulrich drives his shoulder into the upper blades of Missouri. Missouri now trying to sit up. Basically, he's got one arm that he can use here, with Ulrich trying to use that right arm of Missouri go on the back. Ulrich comes over top. Missouri trying to get the right leg up. He's standing. Now he stands. Ulrich comes into the leg, onto the right leg again and drives right back in on Missouri. Missouri is not able to get out of there quickly. We're down to the final 40 seconds here, second period. A lot of work there to get nothing for Missouri. Missouri just bases out here. Now power half trying by Ulrich, and they call stalling on Missouri. As soon as his head hit the mat, they called stalling. Now we're going to go power half again on Ulrich. He's trying to get that on rough crossface there. Nothing called. Final 8 seconds ticking away here. Ulrich is just going to ride out Missouri as the second period comes to an end, scoreless. Ulrich will take bottom. Both times in that second period, Missouri was able to stand up, but not able to cut. Ulrich was able to get right on the right leg of Missouri both times. All right, here we go. Ulrich with a stand-up. Missouri does the same thing. He pulls up on the leg, but Ulrich is able to slam that right or left leg down, get the 1-point escape, and now leads 1-0 here. 1:45 to go, third period. Both wrestlers just collar tie now, pushing against each other like the big boys do. A little bit of hand fighting here for Missouri. Ulrich leading this match 1-0, 1:30 to go here, third period. One of these matches that may come down to stall calls. We get awful close to time being expired. Remember, Missouri does have a stall call against them. Both wrestlers just kind of dancing towards the center here, pushing against each other. Continue just pushing here. A little bit of hand fighting now. Berserk kind of pushing in now on Ulrich. He's got to hit something here. We're down to 45 seconds to go. Ulrich Mifflinburg leading 1-0 over Mike Berserk as Sharon. Short time here, 30 seconds to go. Still dancing in the middle. Berserk realizes time's dwindling away here for him. Nothing going on yet. Now he's going to come in, try to get the bear hug going. Nothing there. Ulrich just defends by pushing away. Berserk a fake shot. He goes upper body. Now he goes another shot attempt. Both wrestlers back up on their feet. Final seconds tick away here. Your winner from Mifflinburg. That's Ulrich over Big Mike Berserk as Sharon. 1-0.
Okay, Mikey Berserk will move on to the consolation round 3 here in the next hour. All right, coming up, the final match of the consolation round 2 and quarterfinals. Wilson Spires of General McLean. He's up against Christian Flaherty of Keystone Oaks. Hudson, we'll have you call it.
Christian Flaherty, Keystone Oaks, two seniors going up against each other. It looks like Flaherty has a one of those masks on. If you know what I'm talking about, usually you have a nose problem, stitches on your face. It protects your face from ripping open those stitches or something going on with that. So kind of looks like Hannibal Lecter out there right now. But Wilson Spires going up against another senior, Southwest 4th versus Northwest 4th here in a very, very pivotal match for Wilson Spires to continue on in his career. Flaherty with a 36-4 record. Wilson Spires with a 24-8 record coming into this tournament. Equally matched up, obviously top 16 wrestlers in the state right now. So every match is very, very intense as they match up. But we have a minute first period as the match starts here. Flaherty, more of an upright stance. Spires, nice and low, going for a knee snag attempt there. Good mat awareness there. I like the idea. Both wrestlers now in an under-over situation here. Flaherty has a bit more height and reach advantage than Wilson Spires does. I'd stay out of this under-over tie here. Not looking to throw if you're Wilson Spires. Breaking up from the tie there. Wilson Spires did pretty good with that short leg attack with a knee snag. Maybe he'll go back to that. Stay out of that tie. You're not going to body a guy that's a little bit taller than you if the pressure's not right. Wilson Spires digging in. Both wrestlers in an under-over situation. Both wrestlers pushing in chest to chest. Flaherty goes over top with both. Spires back underneath with both underhooks, trying to go bear hug. We got 9 seconds to go in the first period. Spires goes fake upper body, goes low. Can't make contact with Flaherty's legs. Flaherty, lanky dude. Looks like he's a head and height over Spires as the period comes to an end. We are scoreless. Decision made. Flaherty of Keystone Oaks will choose bottom to start the second period. Very important period, ride out. Wilson Spires, see if he's going to work the ride. 1, not 2 in this situation, but ride to hold and hopefully be able to get out in the second period. Spires dropping down to an ankle, going trip. Trying to do a mat return. Flaherty on all fours crawling forward, reaching back. Spires able to bring Flaherty back down to the mat, and both wrestlers on the edge of the mat. Flaherty goes Granby roll out the back door. Spires able to collect an ankle and hold in control as they go out of bounds. Looks like Spires lost control for a second, but able to grab that ankle to not lose his position as the wrestlers go out of bounds. Spires able to maintain control with 18 seconds into the second period. Restart center of the mat. Spires will push and let Flaherty go for 1-point escape. Turn this into a takedown match. Spires going to have to produce a score of some kind on his feet. Can't leave it up for getting off bottom. I know he's been fighting with injury throughout the year. Getting off bottom, some matches he's having a little bit more trouble than others. Spires going back to those double unders. Nice control here. Bodying Flaherty, pushing backwards. I wonder if we'll see a stall call. Spires got a body lock right now. Was able to push in and get that going. Pretty good on a lankier dude, able to do that. But Flaherty pummeling in too. Under over tie for both wrestlers as they push to the edge of the mat. Flaherty puts his hands back up on his headgear, keep adjusting that mask that he has on. Spires goes top elbow taps the single leg, but not able to lock his hands around it. He's got the distance down. Fake upper body goes low body. Flaherty tries to go body lock and hip toss. Spires is pushing through. Spires has got a going cross-body headlock. Flaherty's going headlock too. Spires is staying heavy. Spires able to pancake down. Good takedown by Spires. We're on the edge of the mat. We have our shoulders facing in. Spires has that bottom arm cross-body locked up. Good heavy ride right now. 20 seconds to go. Spires needs to contain right now. Spires needs to keep that. Spires going cross-face right now. He's packing the arm and the head together. Staying underneath the arms. Flaherty's working towards the edge of the mat. Spires adjusts his weight to the inside of the mat with 9 seconds to go. Very, very important part for Spires to hold this position. 5 seconds to go here. Pressure's going back to the center. Spires doing a really good job holding tight here. Hold on to your lead. And Spires is going to go into the third period, leading 2-1 over Flaherty of Keystone Oaks. Spires elects to go bottom to start the third period. Spires need to spend very little time on bottom right here. Get to his feet. Both wrestlers showing very, very dangerous moves from the neutral position, trying to go upper body and body each other. So stay out of that position if you get up to your feet, Wilson. Wilson starts off. Flaherty riding parallel, just trying to hip bump forward. Spires broken down, working off of his elbows. Be very careful, too, also in a one-point match like this, not to get called for stalling also. Spires working on the draping hand, trying to change sides on it, working up from his elbows. Flaherty not doing much either to work off to the side. Still showing control. Spires working up to a tripod position. Spires posted up, hands and knees right now, just trying to work back. Flaherty underneath both arms, parallel ride. A lot of pressure forward on Spires. Spires needs to get a leg up. Minute 20 to go in this third period as Flaherty is able to break Spires back down to his elbows. Spires working back up. Elbows in, heads up, trying to build back into a base. Working up. Flaherty's got to go off to the side here. I don't see a stall call from either person as both individuals have shown signs of not improving their position. Flaherty riding parallel. Spires broken down again on the mat, but still consistently working up. 55 seconds to go in the third period. Spires still keeping his head up, crawling forward on his elbows. Leg fighting now, trying to get up. Flaherty going over top with a claw. Going out in front, going off to the side for a cradle. Spires able to rotate a little bit. He's able to get out and down there on the edge of the mat with 34 seconds to go. Spires takes a 3-1 lead. Flaherty drops in on a nice double leg, but Spires feeds him a bunch of hips as they go out of bounds with 30 seconds to go. Now Spires, no stall call. We're seeing shot. The Keystone Oaks coach telling his wrestler to shoot. Spires need to stay in good position, stay out of the head attack, keep your hands low. Do not engage in this under-over tie. 20 seconds to go. Spires circles. Spires goes into under-over, circles his butt back in. Good adjustment there as he's got to keep the clock rolling. Flaherty in on a shot. Spires feeds him hips as they go out of bounds. 9 seconds to go. No stall calls in this match. Spires leads 3-1. Cannot give up a takedown. Can afford to give up a stall call in this position, but keep your hands out. And we got a caution on Flaherty of Keystone Oaks for a false start. Whistle starts. 8 seconds to go. Spires is circling. First stall call of the match. 3 seconds to go. Now Spires can't back up off the whistle. Maybe he can afford to give up the stall call, so that's what he should do. Keep your hands out. Create space. Flaherty in on a shot attempt. Spires is going to end up picking up a 3-1 victory over Flaherty of Keystone Oaks. Really nice win for the senior out of John McLean.
Okay, congratulations to Wilson Spires. He moves on to the next round. He'll win it 3-1. All right, that does it for the consolation round 2 and the quarterfinal rounds. We will get ready for the consolation round 3 starting at 11:45 a.m. We're going to take a small break and a word from our sponsors. We will be right back. You're listening to the 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships right here on Sunny 105.7 Sports Screen. We'll be right back in a few minutes.
Sunny 105.7 FM Sports Stream thanks Gerard Wrestling Boosters for their support. Best of luck to Abe Keep and Story Buchanan. The 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships is sponsored by Reynolds Wrestling Legacy Club. Best of luck to Waylon White, Chase Bell, Vito Gentili, and Jalen Wagner. The Sunny 105.7 Sports Stream thanks Reynolds Wrestling Legacy Club for their support. Faulkner Screen Printing and Monogramming in Girard is a proud sponsor of the 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships, located at 123 Main Street in Girard, specializing in screen printing and monogramming embroidery. The Sunday 105.7 Sports Stream thanks Faulkner Screen Printing and Monogramming for their support.
The 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships is sponsored by General Partitions Manufacturing Corporation. We are the Extra Mile Team, the leading manufacturer of commercial restroom partitions throughout the United States. Sunny 105.7 FM. Thanks to General Partitions for their support. Duran's Farm Fresh Products is a proud sponsor of the 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships. We provide bulk foods, spices, deli meats and cheese, brown eggs, Gerber brand chicken, and the well-known pot of gold milk and ice cream. Hours of operation are Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., closed Sunday and Monday. For more information, please call at 814-490-2179. Sunny 105.7. Thanks to Rand's Farm Fresh for their support.
The PIAA Wrestling State Championships on the Sunny 105.7 Sports Stream is sponsored by McDonald's Meats. McDonald's Meats offers your choice of freezer meats and wholesale retail, located at 10445 West Ridge Road in Girard. For more information, call 814-774-3507. The Sunday 105.7 Sports Stream thanks McDonald's Meats for their support.
The 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships on Sunny 105.7 FM Sports Stream is sponsored by McMillan's Hilltop Beer Distributor, located at 4535 Buffalo Road, Erie, PA. Hours of operation are Monday through Thursdays from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m., and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sunny 105.7 FM thanks McMillan's Hilltop Beer Distributor for their support of the 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships.
Sunny 105.7 FM Sports Stream. Thanks Rossbacher Insurance sponsorship of the 2023 PIAA State Wrestling Championships. Team Rossbacher offers car, house, business, life, and Medicare insurance from our offices in Corey, Oil City, Northeast, and Cranberry. We're available at teamrossbacher.com. Call or stop by. Personal service since 1928. White Construction, Inc. is a proud sponsor of the 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships on Sunny 105.7 FM Sports Stream, located at 194 Coal Hill Road, Greenville, Pennsylvania. Kitchen and bath remodels, along with roofs and additions to your home. Family-run business since 1991 by Lenny, Mary, and Chris White. For more information, contact White Construction at 724-588-2264. Sunny 105.7 Sports Stream thanks White Construction. Clue Service Station is a proud sponsor of the 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships, located at 982 East State Street, Sharon, PA. They have services for your vehicle, such as oil changes, inspections and emissions, and minor repairs. Call 724-685-2000. Sunny 105.7 FM Sports Stream thanks Clue Service Station for their support.
105.7 FM Sports Stream thanks Girard Wrestling Boosters for their support. Best of luck to Abe Keep and Story Buchanan. The 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships is sponsored by Reynolds Wrestling Legacy Club. Best of luck to Waylon White, Chase Bell, Vito Gentili, and Jalen Wagner. The Sunny 105.7 Sports Stream thanks Reynolds Wrestling Legacy Club for their support. Faulkner Screen Printing and Monogramming in Girard is a proud sponsor of the 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships, located at 123 Main Street in Girard, specializing in screen printing and monogramming embroidery. The Sunny 105.7 Sports Stream thanks Faulkner Screen Printing and Monogramming for their support.
The 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships is sponsored by General Partitions Manufacturing Corporation. We are the Extra Mile Team, the leading manufacturer of commercial restroom partitions throughout the United States. Sunny 105.7 FM. Thanks to General Partitions for their support. Duran's Farm Fresh Products is a proud sponsor of the 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships. We provide bulk foods, spices, deli meats and cheese, brown eggs, Gerber brand chicken, and the well-known Pot of Gold milk and ice cream. Hours of operation are Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., closed Sunday and Monday. For more information, please call at 814-490-2179. Sunny 105.7. Thanks to Rand's Farm Fresh for their support.
The PIAA Wrestling State Championships on the Sunny 105.7 Sports Stream is sponsored by McDonald's Meats. McDonald's Meats offers your choice of freezer meats and wholesale retail, located at 10445 Westridge Road in Girard. For more information, call 814-774-3507. The Sunny 105.7 Sports Stream thanks McDonald's Meats for their support.
The 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships on Sunny 105.7 FM Sports Stream is sponsored by McMillan's Hilltop Beer Distributor, located at 4535 Buffalo Road, Erie, PA. Hours of operation are Monday through Thursdays from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sunny 105.7 FM thanks McMillan's Hilltop Beer Distributor for their support of the 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships.
Sunny 105.7 FM Sports Stream. Thanks Rossbacher Insurance sponsorship of the 2023 PIAA State Wrestling Championships. Team Rossbacher offers car, house, business, life, and Medicare insurance from our offices in Corey, Oil City, Northeast, and Cranberry. We're available at teamrossbacher.com. Call or stop by. Personal service since 1928. White Construction, Inc. is a proud sponsor of the 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships on Sunny 105.7 FM Sports Stream, located at 194 Coal Hill Road, Greenville, Pennsylvania. Kitchen and bath remodels, along with roofs and additions to your home. Family-run business since 1991 by Lenny, Mary, and Chris White. For more information, contact White Construction at 724-588-2264. Sunny 105.7 Sports Stream thanks White Construction. Clue Service Station is a proud sponsor of the 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships, located at 982 East State Street, Sharon, PA. They have services for your vehicle, such as oil changes, inspections and emissions, and minor repairs. Call 724-685-2000. Sunny 105.7 FM Sports Stream thanks Clue Service Station for their support. And now it's time for the PIAA Wrestling State Championships, live from the Giant Center in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Here are your hosts, Matt Still, Hudson Harrison, and Ryan Hills.
And welcome back to the PIAA Wrestling State Championships. We are in the consolation round 3 on mat 4 right now. We have Sierra Chiesa against Dalton Weiner, a rematch of the Northwest Region Championship last week. And Hudson, call that one.
Yeah, rematch of the Northwest Championship. Weiner off to an early start. 1 minute periods here. He got the first takedown. Looked to be running a move from top when the referee called it potentially dangerous. We're resetting the center of the mat, and the first period will expire now as Warner will choose to defer, and Sierra Chiesa will choose bottom to start the second period.
Okay, Carter Beck of Sagertown. He's up against Nico Fanella of Indiana, and that match is getting started underway here on mat 5. Ryan, we'll have you call that one.
All right, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
It's a habit.
So both wrestlers just walking around here waiting for the officials to get going here, so we'll watch Keys at this point.
Sierra was able to get out, quick escape, in on her leg. She got a 1-point escape, so she'll get the points on the board. She trails 1-2. Went in on a single, was trying to defend it off, and we got stopped with a potentially dangerous situation. Both wrestlers back to the center of the mat. A lot of hand fighting, very, very physical match right now against Sierra and Wenner of Cranberry. Wenner going for this cow catcher out front, able to catch Sierra in it. Got Sierra on her back right now. We got a 2-point takedown, 1 swipe right now for back points. Sierra doing a good job fighting through, punching through. It's 4-1. Sierra trails. His arm might get called for potentially dangerous right here, and it will. Wrestlers will reset in the middle of the mat. Sierra trails 1-4 with 1 minute left in the second period.
All right, back over there, mat number 5. He had a shot on Fanella, but Fanella's able to tie him up there for a stalemate. We go back to the center here. 26 seconds to go, first period. No score for Beck.
Sierra, short set, gets out, gets a 1-point escape right now. Cut the lead in half, 2-4. Sierra going under-over, body lock, going in front, trying to trip. Has a nice under-over, but she will fall under the pressure and give a takedown, and she is on her back right now fighting out of the under-over situation she kind of put herself into, but she stepped through and was really trying to go strong and hip toss. Able to roll out from behind, from underneath is Sierra getting a reversal after giving up back points. She trails 2-9 right now.
And right over on mat 5 with Beck.
Fanella, he's going to start the second period on the bottom here, 0-0. Beck was satisfied at the end of first period, no score. And Fanella with a 2-point reversal quickly here. He now leads 2-0 over Beck, 1:48 and rolling clock.
Okay, back to Sierra's match here on mat 4.
Third period. Wenner chooses bottom to start the third period. He leads 9-4. Sierra's looking over to her corner, and she might be going optional start off the whistle. No, she's gonna ride this one out. Ref getting set with the blows. Nice shot. Sierra going tight waist, heavy pressure forward. See if she goes to look to put that boot back in. She's got it lined up, trying to get that boot in. Wenner doing a good job blocking off. Sierra able to slip in that boot on the right side, then slip it in the second. She's got double boots in, back underneath both arms and going to work. Trying to get her hand free as Wenner on bottom is holding on to her wrist. She gets her hand free. Got a stalling call on Wenner for holding on. That's the second stall call in the match. Sierra will pick up another point. That's 5-9 right now.
Yeah, slowly making a comeback here. How about Carter Beck?
He's got blood time over there at mat number 5 for Fanella, so go back to Sierra.
Stalemate. Both wrestlers are mad. Sierra putting in both boots, really trying to pound the head of Wenner, but referee stopped the action. The second stall call gave Sierra another point for it's a 5-9 right now. Sierra's going for 2-on-1. Now she's going back over top, trying to slip a boot. She's getting pretty high right now, but she's read a lot of matches like this. Looks like she's holding on to a head and arm as she's trying to stick in boots. She's got a body wrap, like a scissors situation right now on top, but she is high. Wenner is underneath one leg. He's got the bottom leg trapped, trying to work out the back, and he will pick up a 2-point reversal. Sierra tries to go to a short sit and almost gets put to her back, but back in referee's position, Sierra Chiesa broken down. Chiesa.
All right, Beck is back in action over here. He's on the bottom. He's down 2-0, 1:13 second period here. And now we got more blood all of a sudden before he even got the action started.
He never even got back on the mat, right into the center.
He's just wiping up some blood. So
okay, back to Sierra. She looks to be in some trouble here.
Yeah, she's got her legs split. She's on her hip right now on the bottom position as a Turk's being ridden on top. Leonard trying to go claw, trying to collect here as we got 10 seconds rolling off, and Leonard with a 6-point advantage right now. Looks like he is going to hold on for the victory. A lot better improvement from the previous week's Northwest Region final. Really good effort by Sierra, but that will end her state tournament bid.
Okay, she gets a standing ovation. Good. Definitely a good tournament, 2-2. Let's go back. Looks like Carter Beck is still. Wow.
Beck stood up and actually went to get out, and his opponent drove him off the mat, and all of a sudden they stopped it for blood again. So it was one of those deals.
Okay, so real quickly, since we got a little bit of time, wrestling fans, welcome back. This is the consolation round 3. 14 wrestlers here in District 10. Now we're down to 13 with Sierra Chiesa losing, but it's survive or go home, and if you win, you're in closer to the medal round here. So we are live here at the Giant Center in Hershey. I'm Matt. Still alongside me is Hudson Harrison and Ryan Hills for the 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships. We thank you for joining us. And again, we'll thank our sponsors very quickly here for the 2023 State Wrestling State Championships: Rosbacker Insurance, McDonald's Meats, McMillan's Hilltop Beer, General Partitions, Duran Family Fresh Products, Dr. Brandon
Saraceno,
and Skywalker Tree Service. That was my echo. That was really my voice saying that.
I love
it. White Construction, Clue Service Station, Reynolds Wrestling Legacy Club, Girard Wrestling Boosters, Faulkner's, Screen Printing and Monogramming out of Girard. Thank you so much for your sponsorship. Still blood time going on here.
Matt, one thing I always encourage is go visit these sponsors and tell them you heard it on 105.7, Sunny 105. That's one of the best things I encourage on the Legacy Club whenever we do the live stream. So let them know that their money that they're donating to help out is well worth it.
Definitely patronize their business, and definitely go out there and exactly. So fans, please thank these sponsors for allowing us to broadcast the state finals. 4 wrestlers that lost in the consolation round 2. Stephen Willis of Corey is eliminated. Sebastian Chiesa of Northwestern also eliminated. And then from the south is Gunnar Gage. He ended his career losing at 145, and Vito Gentili of Reynolds. So 4 more wrestlers eliminated off of that.
Back to action here on mat number 5 with Beck. He's still down 2-0 with 35 seconds rolling clock. He's almost coming out as his opponent is down on his bottom. Beck is just trying to circle around, throwing hits, and they're going to call potentially dangerous there, as Beck was pulling up on the knee, probably against a joint there. Beck still on the bottom here, 26 seconds on the clock. Second period down 2-0.
And in the hole on mat 2 is going to be, for the 3rd time this year, Chase Bell of Reynolds and JoJo Subishin of Fort Leboeuf. And on mat 3, Wyatt Lazar of Commodore Perry. He's coming up. And those 2 weight classes are coming quickly.
Caution on Carter Beck there on mat number 5, as he's on the bottom here. 26 seconds on the clock here, second period, trailing 2-0. Beck with a quick stand-up. Now he turns back into him. Finella just grabs a hold of the leg. Beck just trying to sprawl now. He rips the arm off of the leg, but Finella throws it right back around. So he's able to grab around Beck's leg here. Short time, 10 seconds to go. No stalemate called yet. No change here. Fenella just holding on to the left leg of Beck. Referee pointing at it as time expires. 2-0 in favor of Fenella of Indiana over Beck of Sagertown.
Also, speaking of Beck, coming up on mat 6 on deck is Brody Beck of Cambridge Springs as well.
All right, Carter Beck, he'll be starting the bottom position here in the third period. He is still down 2-0. His opponent, top right. Beck stands up. His opponent just picks up the leg, though. Driving him, hopping on one leg. Out of bounds they go. 1:53, third period. Beck on the bottom. All right, Beck gets set on the bottom. His opponent, top left. Beck with a quick stand-up, but Fenella, once again, goes right onto the leg. Like the high crotch around the leg. Now Beck is just trying to sprawl there, trying to get his hips back. Nothing yet. Fenella's just got some long arms and able to hold on. Now Beck has got it clear. He's not cleared yet. Fenella has one hand on Beck's left thigh, hip. And I don't know why Beck is not, oh my goodness.
No.
Stalemate is called there. All you had to do is like throw the thumbs into the hips and push away.
You wonder if there's going to be a stall call every time that he drops in on that leg there, if that's going to play a factor here, because that's what it should be called.
Yeah, he's still, technically, Fenella's still in the top position, and nothing being called there. Okay, Beck is set here. Fenella top left. Beck, Fenella just traps that arm and the knee. Now Beck stands up. Once again, Fenella comes around the waist, drives Beck back down onto his stomach here. Beck gets back up into his base, trying to stand with that right leg. Fenella just driving his knee forward. Now, a little bit of a Navy ride there by Fenella. Breaks Beck back down. We're down to 55 seconds here. Rolling clock. Fenella of Indiana still leads 2-0. Beck, a little bit of sit out. Nothing there. Goes back down to his base. Fenella just driving forward. Out of bounds they go. We got 45 seconds on the clock. Beck comes back to center. Gets set on the bottom. Fenella once again covers top left. Beck with a little stand there. Now he's up. Fenella goes right against the ankles. Grabs the ankles. Breaks him back down. Now he's pushing forward on Beck. Beck is just broken down at this point. He has that left arm trapped. Driving forward. Fenella not looking to improve at all there. He's got the right leg, or left leg of Beck trapped with the left arm. We're down to 18 seconds here. Beck cannot move off the bottom. Fenella's just riding parallel. Now Beck gets his base, but out of bounds they go. Wow, a lot of pressure by Fenella on Beck. He just can't get out of there. He's trapping that left arm and trapping that left leg.
Yeah, Fenella's been able to ride Beck out this whole period so far.
Well, Carter Beck, you want a medal here, you got to get going. Short time. 8 seconds to go. Beck with the stand, nothing there. Fenella just drops right down to the ankles. No stall call even called, which is crazy. And that's your final. Fenella of Indiana, 2-0 over Beck at Sagertown.
Okay, good season for Carter Beck. He ends up 2-2 in the tournament, but eliminated. Now, coming up is Brody Beck of Cambridge Springs. Here, waiting on, let's call this Elijah Brosius match against Cazales of Quaker Valley. Very good match here. It's in sudden victory with 1 minute, no score.
Scoreless match, 1 minute start on the clock. Both wrestlers just starting out in the sudden victory. Both wrestlers set on the mat, no tie. Shots from open attempt. Slide by go behind for Gonzalez of Quaker Valley. Nothing going there, trying to shoot underneath. They say the kid's from Cranberry's name, Brosius?
Yes, Brosius.
Brosius.
Yep,
Brosius trying that, there's a duck under a go behind, but nothing going there. Both wrestlers going out of bounds.
Also on deck is, on mat 2, is Chase Bell of Reynolds and JoJo Subishin of Fort Laboff.
Gonzalez from Granbury backing up, edge of the mat. Inside tie. Both wrestlers pummeling in. Crown to hips. Gonzalez trying to get a single, but they go out of bounds. Fresh start. We got 10 seconds to go in the sudden victory.
Brocious being the aggressor here, Hudson.
Yeah, he has double leg right off the bat with 10 seconds to go. Can he make it? He turns his hips. It's in, and he's going to get the takedown. He turns in with exposure. He's going to get the takedown with 4 seconds to go. Brocious of Cranberry getting a sudden victory takedown.
Okay, so at 1:33 now on mat 6, coming up is Brody Beck of Cambridge Springs. He's taking on Noah Doy of Camp Hill. So Doy and Beck. Hudson, you'll call that one as pretty quick here. We got the Bell and submission match for Ryan Hill to call.
Okay, it looks like Doy's in the white singlet, Beck being in the black, blue, and white. Both wrestlers put on their anklets, getting ready to shake hands. Start the match. 1 minute first periods here. Both wrestlers center the mat. Heavy hand fighting by Doy. Beck controlling the underhook. He's switching off to her package, going inside trip. Nice little setup, but out of bounds. Nice little attempt by Beck. He pummeled out of the underhook, collected a barbed wire from his feet, tried to go inside trip. Almost was able to get it. Doy coming back with a double leg into a go behind for his 2-point takedown. 27 seconds to go in this first period as Doy from Camp Hill takes the lead. Doy riding PA ride, got the ankle lace. Beck trying to fight off a 2-on-1 tilt right here, trying to block off, get hand control, get his hands back, and he's able to. 5 seconds to go in this first period. Beck trying to work up to his base, but it looks like we'll end right here with Doy Camp Hill leading 2-0. So, choice now, defer, Beck. Doy will choose neutral. Back on her feet.
Mat number 4, the referee went down there as he was calling back points. He flipped over and got up and continued calling backs. It was pretty entertaining.
I'd have liked to see that. I missed it. I'm over here watching back. That would have been pretty interesting.
Wrestlers back in action here. Beck trying to control this tie, controlling the elbow and over tie on the right side. Circling his opponent, Beck circling his opponent to the edge of the mat. Beck will work back to the center to give himself more space. Shot attempt by Doy. Single leg to a double up in the air. Not able to finish. Beck able to get his hips back up. Now Beck is working the corner trying to do a go behind. He has an ankle isolated. Looks like he's going to go funk. Come out from underneath. Doing pretty good in this position. Both wrestlers have a bit of a Navy ride in a funk position, but Doy's able to shake his legs off and get the takedown. He'll extend his lead 4-0 with 1 minute left in the second period. Doy of Camp Hill in control, back up to his feet. He'll get the 1-point escape. 50 seconds to go in the second period.
Okay, right in front of us over here at 1:33 as well is Chase Bell of Reynolds and JoJo Subishin right here on mat 2.
Well, this is a match that you don't want to see happening right now in the blood rounds with both these quality guys. You were hoping both would get a medal here for District 10, but unfortunately it's going to be battle number 4 of the year for Bell and Subishin here as we're underway here on mat number 2. Both wrestlers in a collar tie here. Bell tries to get a Russian on Subishin, just circling around. Nice little shot by Bell on the far leg. He's got Subishin. He's got the leg pulled up now. Subishin just throws the whizzer in. Pushing down on Bell. Bell's still picking up now on Subishin. He's got Subishin's left leg lifted in the air. There's, no, not yet. Almost was a takedown.
Real quick update on Brody Beck. Looks like he's injured here.
Yeah, you got taken down with 6 seconds to go. Called injury time right now. Doy leads 6-1.
Okay. Well, Submission able to throw his hips back in to get back down, but Bell picks it back up in the air. Nothing given yet. There's 2 for Chase Bell Reynolds. He now goes up 2-0 on JoJo Submission of Fort LaBeouf with 3 seconds. 3 seconds on the clock here in the first period.
Injury time's over for Beck and Doy with 6 seconds to go in the second period. Beck is on bottom.
Okay, back to Submission and Bell.
Submission down here. Bell covers. He's just going to go through on the waist. Nothing given there as the first period comes in. Winning right now is Chase Bell of Reynolds, 2-0 over JoJo Submission.
Beck chooses top to go into the third period.
Submission's choice is going to go bottom to start the second here.
Doy with a quick escape extends his lead 7-1 over Beck of Cambridge Springs.
All right, Submission set. Bell covers top right. No. Submission just comes up. He sits out. Bell breaks down. Gut wrench there. Breaking down the left arm. Takes Submission back down to his belly. Now they're hand-wrist fighting there. Submission trying to clear. Bell throws in the right leg lace on the right side.
Doy back in another sweep single, trying to convert. I think it's his third shot attempt on that sweep single. Able to get the takedown. Extends his lead 9-1 over Beck of Cambridge Springs.
Real quickly on mat 3 at 139, Wyatt Lazar, Commodore Perry against Bryson Vaughn of Notre Dame Green Pond. We'll give you updates on that. Back to Submission and Bell.
Bell still has the leg lace in on the right side of Submission. Just has him flat, his chest flat on the mat here. Working a couple different combinations there. Now Bell brings his right arm back. Now he's got the bar on there. Submission's going to work up to his base and turn into Bell. Now he's going to try to face Bell here. Submission got a hold of Bell's right leg and is going to drive across and circle around here. No 2-point reversal yet for Submission. Bell just is over the head now. It's awful close to the 2-point reversal. At that point, Bell's got a belly out, but nothing yet. Now the 2-point is given for Submission. Makes it 2-2.
No score with Lazar and Vaughn on mat 3, and it looks like an injury time goes to Vaughn. How about a Brody Beck update here real quick?
35 seconds to go in the third period. Doy leads 9-2. Beck working, trying to go hip toss right there and ended up falling on his back, giving up another takedown, 11-2 now. Doy of Camp Hill taking the lead with 24 seconds to go.
All right, well, second period comes to an end. We're tied 2-2 with Bell of Reynolds, the Submission of Fort LaBeouf. Bell's choice, he's going to go bottom. That final 10 seconds there, nothing really happened with Bell even trying to get off the bottom.
Beck gets another escape. 3-11. 13 seconds to go. Third period. Under overs from Beck. Trying to throw, go out of bounds, stalling, call on Doy of Camp Hill.
All right, starting third period here. Bell stands up. Submission just trying to break him down. Run around now. He's got a tilt in there. Trap arm tilt. No swipes yet. Still, he's right on the 90. Awful close. Submission's got that tight on Bell. Bell's going to belly out here. Still got that left arm trapped right now.
Beck will fall 3-11. Doy of Camp Hill. That'll be the end of his bracket here.
All right. Bell of Reynolds able to get his arms up. Submission still has the left wrist, though, of Bell. Bell's getting the base, building his base up. Submission just riding tough there on the top left. A lot of pressure on the shoulders. Now he breaks Bell back down to his belly. This is where Reynolds has been challenged all year long, even last year, getting off the bottom. Submission's going to get that. Still working on that left wrist, trying to pull it back of Bell. Just riding parallel still. Stalemate is called. We're down to 51 seconds.
Lazar of Commodore Perry, still 1:16 left in the second period, still scoreless. Lazar on top of Vaughn of Notre Dame.
Yeah, Vaughn chose bottom.
Vaughn chose bottom. Vaughn chose bottom. Commodore Perry, Lazar on top. Still scoreless. Both wrestlers in the center of the mat. Lazar is trying to put a boot in as Vaughn is trying to elevate, come out the back door, but Lazar doing a good job holding on.
Back to Bell and submission.
Chase Bell just got a 1-point escape and now leads 3-2. 40 seconds to go here, third period. Submission on the shot, out of bounds they go. We got 38 on a clock right here. Who's got more to tank right now? That's the big question right now. Submission walks back to center. Here we go. Foot on the line. The whistle blows. Bell just kind of circling. Submission. Now a little bit of backing up by Bell. Submission driving in. No stall calls yet, but you assume at least one's going to be coming here shortly. There it is against Bell. Short time here. We're down to 18 seconds here. Front headlock series. Submission has got Bell down. Bell's on the elbows, though. Both wrestlers on their knees. Stalemate is called. We're down to 10 seconds. One warning against Bell. He cannot back up.
About a Lazar, real quick update. Still 0 going into the third, and Lazar going to choose bottom.
Shot by Submission here. Real short time for Bell. Bell with the front headlock, and he'll win it 3-2 over Submission. Unbelievable match for the fourth time.
Okay, JoJo Submission has been eliminated from medal contention, and Chase Bell will move on tonight into the consolation round 4.
Lazar working from bottom right there. He a little roly-poly on bottom, trying to go for a Peterson. Looks like he's getting his head stuffed and jammed in as he kind of got stuck coming around. Doesn't give up any points from the bottom. Now he's in on a single leg trying to circle around. Lazar of Commodore Perry in on that deep single, trying to plant his elbow and work that corner. Heavy on his toes as he's trying to work around. He will step over that leg. He needs to pop his head out to secure that 2-point reversal. But the first point scored in this match is if he's able to slip his head out. Goes far ankle to drop it. Vaughn's hips down in the mat. He's got the far ankle. Doesn't get his head out right now, but he's got full control. He's behind. He just got to pop his head out. Vaughn's holding on tight. Lazar's able to slip his head out, get a 2-point reversal. We got a minute left in the third period, and those are the first points of the match as Lazar takes a 2-point lead over Vaughn of Notre Dame.
Yeah, Lazar has wrestled very well against Vaughn here and doing a nice job after this reversal.
Oh, goes ankle pick as Vaughn's trying to stand up, and he's able to catch Vaughn coming back down on his back in a clinch position. It looks like we have at least 3 points secured from that clinch position, and he does. Lazar's going to extend his lead 5-0 with 30 seconds to go over Vaughn of Notre Dame Green Pond. Really, really tight riding by Lazar in this second period. If he continues on through that for the next 30 seconds, he's going to lock up this match and move on. 20 seconds to go. Lazar goes far ankle, drops Vaughn down to his hips, drives forward, has Vaughn broken down completely. 10 seconds to go in this 139-pound match. Lazar from Commodore Perry, 4 seconds to go, in full control, crossbody wrist. He's going to be content to hold on here. He'll pick up the win, 5-0 over Vaughn of Notre Dame of Green Pond.
Okay, congratulations to Wyatt Lazar. He moves on to the next round tonight. And coming up on deck is Cody Hamilton on mat 1, Colin Summers on mat 2, Story Buchanan on mat 3, and we'll be back in just a few minutes with these matches coming up right here. You're listening to the 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships on Sunny 105.7 Sports Stream.
Sunny 105.7 FM Sports Stream thanks Girard Wrestling Boosters for their support. Best of luck to Abe Keep and Story Buchanan. The 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships is sponsored by Reynolds Wrestling Legacy Club. Best of luck to Waylon White, Chase Bell, Vito Gentili, and Jalen Wagner. The Sunny 105.7 Sports Stream thanks Reynolds Wrestling Legacy Club for their support. Faulkner Screen Printing and Monogramming in Girard is a proud sponsor of the 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships, located at 123 Main Street in Girard, specializing in screen printing and monogramming embroidery. The Sunny 105.7 Sports Stream thanks Faulkner Screen Printing and Monogramming for their support.
And welcome back to the 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships. Right now on mat 1, Travis Reifenstahl versus Cody Hamilton. Ryan?
All right, we got 48 seconds on the clock here. Ticking away for Hamilton and Reifenstahl, Saucon Valley. Reifenstahl, he does get the 2 now on Hamilton to take the lead. 35 seconds go, first period. Hamilton with a 1-point escape. Quick shot by Hamilton now. He's going to pull up on Reifenstahl, but out of bounds they go. He had the low ankle there, and it came up on the outside thigh, but was not able to pull that down.
Also coming up on deck is Stephon Lynch on mat 4, Clay Kimmy on mat 1, again Colin Summers on mat 2.
Hamilton just dumps Reifenstahl to his back. He's going to be getting back points here. Reifenstahl comes around, though. He gets 2. Hamilton gets 2, and now leads 5-2 with 5 seconds to go here, first period. Reifenstahl was really with the aggressor there, and Hamilton just dumped him right over. Hamilton will be going down here to start the second. Hamilton set. Reifenstahl comes top left. Quick whistle there. Reifenstahl comes right around the front. He's going to be looking for a gator roll, cement mixer, whatever you want to call it. Looks like. Oh, he just pulls Hamilton right back on top of him. Again, Hamilton able to get the reversal. No back points. Reifenstahl gets on his belly. Hamilton's going to work now with the bars. Reifenstahl's just broken down here. Hamilton riding tough on the hips. Got the grapevine or leg lace in there on the right side. Now he's going to claw it over. He's going to be getting back points here. Hamilton is. We're down to 1:15 rolling clock, second period. He's got 3 in the bank. He clears. 3 awarded. 7-2 or 10-2 now in favor of Hamilton over Reifenstahl. Hamilton back to work here, riding top. Reifenstahl comes up to his base. Hamilton breaks him right back down. Working on that right arm, trying to get power half in there. Now he's got the claw again. Reifenstahl comes up to his base. Hamilton on the hips. Reifenstahl stands. Hamilton just stands with him. Now Reifenstahl, he'll cut. 1-point escape now makes it 10-3. Favor of Hamilton. Hamilton on a shot again on her outside. He's got the right leg of Reifenstahl in the air. Now Reifenstahl slams it back down. Clears out. Both wrestlers on their feet here. 14 seconds to go here, second period. 10-3 Hamilton. Hamilton with nice fireman carry. Nice.
That was beautiful.
Yeah. You don't see that often.
No, you don't.
And he makes it 12-3 now as the second period comes to an end. That was a move of probably the 1980s.
Vision Quest.
Yeah. So back. They're on their feet here, starting third period, 12-3 in favor of Hamilton. Hamilton pushing it out. Nice shot again on the left leg of Reifenstahl. He pulls himself right in, or Hamilton right into him. And now Reifenstahl, he goes with the elevator, tries that. Is that right? Okay. That's that. Now he rolls through underneath it. That was the Bo Nickel and Miles Martin move where Nickel hit the elevator on Martin to deck him in the national championship. So we got a 14-4 score, 1:26 to go. Both wrestlers on their feet here. 1:20 to go, third period. Reifenstahl is just looking for a move to put Hamilton right to his back. He seems to want to pull Hamilton right into him, which 9 times out of 10 does not work. Hamilton just driving in, content where he's at. Reifenstahl, hands down, not really in position here. Both now they collar tie. Down to 55 seconds. Hamilton with a nice deep shot on the right side. Now Rifenstall once again is going to try elevator. Hamilton, he realizes what's going to happen here. Rifenstall's got Hamilton just kind of locked up. Referee's looking at it. Nothing here given yet. There's the 2 points for Hamilton. He now goes up 16-4. 30 seconds to go here, third period. Hamilton going to go trap arm, bar. Now he's got the leg lace in. He's going to go claw again over top. Going to separate the leg, drive up over. Final 10 seconds going to tick away here. Cody Hamilton of Grove City leading 16-4. 5 seconds to go. Rifenstall turns right into him where you shouldn't. Hamilton puts him right on his back. He's going to pick up 2 more and win this now 18-4. Congratulations, Cody Hamilton. He's going to be taking home a medal.
Okay, Cody Hamilton secured a podium position, and now coming up here is going to be Chance Kimmy of General McLean. He's up against Hockenberry of Folk of West Perry.
Then we got Lynch and Bassano on mat 4 here.
We also got Colin Sumners on mat number 2. So 3 matches of D10.
All right, we'll switch through. You got Kimmy.
All right.
And Ryan, you'll take Summers on mat 2 in front. And right now, the action, I will take mat 4 with Stefan Lynch. Let's start with Summers right now.
Here we are, mat number 2. Summers, 38 seconds to go, scoreless. He's taking on Ziegler of West Perry. West Perry wears the green and white. More white in this singlet than green. Summers on a shot. Nice little defense there by Ziegler with the whizzer. Nothing yet. Summers going to drive across, and he's going to pick up the 2 takedown to take the lead here.
Huckleberry Falk trying a hip-to-hip slide by on Kimmy. Kimmy able to defend it off. Kimmy doing a real good job fighting off any offensive attack right now. 22 seconds left in the first period here with Kimmy.
Summers held on here on mat number 2 at the end of the first period to maintain his lead 2-0 as Ziegler was trying to get around for the reversal.
And over here on mat 4 right now, Stefan Lynch on the first takedown. As he's got a half, he's got to be careful. He's got a boot in as he was on his back. And he's going to take the lead after the first. 2-0 Stefan Lynch over Pisano of Hopewell.
Scoreless first period match between Kimmy of John McLean and Hockenberry Falk of West Perry. Hockenberry Falk will take bottom to start the second period.
Ziegler, he started on the bottom here for West Perry. He got the 1-point escape. Summers, though, of Sharpsville still leads 2-1, 1:25 to go, second period.
And back over here on mat 4 as Stefan Lynch chooses bottom.
Kimmy drops in on a leg. Hockenberry Falk able to broomstick tilt, and looks like he'll pick a 2-point.
Stefan Lynch now turned it from a cradle now to double grapes, and he's got Pisano in some trouble as Lynch is very close from the fall. No pin yet with 1:27 remaining.
Ziegler just hit a Peterson on Summers for the 2. He takes the lead now 3-2 with 48 seconds to go, or 49 seconds on the clock as both wrestlers go out of bounds.
All right, Stefan Lynch gets the fall in the second period with 1:23. Congratulations to Stefan Lynch. He will be a state medalist. Back to Kimmy.
Kimmy trails 0-4 right now as he is on bottom. Hockenberry Falk, West Perry, has a reinforced bar going near side tilt. Looks like he's holding on to 2 right now. That's going to extend his lead 6-0 over Kimmy of John McLean with 50 seconds to go in the second period.
Colin Summers, he stands up, but Ziegler of West Perry puts him right back down. And looks like injury time for Summers here. He's down 3-2 here, 24 seconds to go, second period.
referee's going to call stalemate in Kimmy's match, award the 2 back points right there with 30 seconds to go in the second period. Kimmy of John McClain trails 0-6 over Hockenberry Falk of West Perry.
Over on mat 3, Story Buchanan. He's at 152 up against Ty Watson of Penns Valley. In Penns Valley, Ty Watson has a bar in on Story Buchanan. It's 5-0 right now. Ty Watson of Penns Valley in the lead.
Summers back to action here after a little bit of injury time. He's still down 3-2, 24 seconds. He stands up off the bottom. Ziegler puts him right back down with a half, almost to his back. Summers able to belly out, though, and not give up any back points.
How about Kimmy here on mat 1?
Kimmy tried to roll through a half Nelson there. He's fighting off his back with 5 seconds to go. Looks like he gave up 3 back points, but definitely fighting off his back to keep his hopes alive as Hockenberry Falk picks up 3 more points, makes it 9-0 to end the second period going into the third.
And over here on mat 3, again, Story Buchanan in some trouble here. 14 seconds, he has really fought off his back, off this bar that Watson has him in. Short time, 7 seconds, and the ref isn't counting any more backs, of course. And that will do it for the second period. It's going to be 3 backs, 8-0 Ty Watson of Penns Valley right now over Story Buchanan of Girard.
Summers of Sharpsville, he'll start the third period on the bottom here. It's his choice. He trails 3-2 here to Ziegler of West Perry. Summers stands up. Ziegler just around the waist there, picking up Summers. Awful close to 5 seconds. Nothing called there. Drags him down.
And Chance Kimmy here on 1.
He's on top with 1:40 left. Stuck in boots right off the bat, trying to go power half. Really tough rider. Kimmy is on top, but being down by 9 points, we're going to look for a fall to keep his hopes alive here as he stays tight on top, going off to the side for a cradle, but nothing yet.
Yeah, right now over here on mat 3, Story Buchanan with 1.5 minutes remaining here in the third period. He's down 8-0, but he's got a boot in there on Watson. He's really heavy, not allowing Watson to get the escape here. So it's still 8-0 Ty Watson of Penns Valley over Buchanan of Girard.
Summers of Sharpsville still trailing here, 3-2, 1:10 a rolling clock. Third period, he stands up, throws a whizzer in. Both wrestlers are hip to hip. Summers trying to come around for that escape to tie it up, 3-3, but Ziegler just pulls in the left leg of Summers and keeping the control here.
Minute to go in Kimmy's match. Still on top, reset in the center, trailing 0-9. Going crossbody cradle. Trying to get something to go here.
Ty Watson getting off the bottom as he's popping that head out. Now has a bar, and it's 10-0 in favor of Ty Watson.
Kimmy goes out front, trying to go cow catcher, almost gets it to go. Good attempt for him. Kimmy keeps trying to go out front, trying to get something big here with 30 seconds to go in this match, trailing by 9.
And Summers,
he threw his hips over top of Ziegler. Ziegler's still over top of it. No change here yet. We're down to 22 seconds to go here, third period. Ziegler's still leading 3-2. Both wrestlers hip to hip here.
Hockenberry Falk getting up his second stall call on bottom in this period as he has not really worked to get up and just maintain that 9-point lead. 4 seconds to go. Kimmy's got him stretched out, but don't think he'll be able to move him over. Referee's going to call potentially dangerous in that situation.
At the last second for Summers, he gave he got the 2 reversal. He threw his hips over top. Referees are going to talk about this.
Wow. And over here real quickly on mat 3, Ty Watson of Penns Valley wins it 12-0 over Story Buchanan. Buchanan is eliminated. Good season for him.
Got McChesney coming up on mat 1.
Wow. Good.
McChesney coming up on mat 1, 4-3. They may make that call. They're going to let it ride. Summers is going to pick up the victory here if they agree.
Yeah, the West Perry coach arguing at the table over it.
Yeah, right now, Brock Koval here on mat 3. He gets set. He's going to wrestle Caleb Close of Bald Eagle area. And again, as you just alluded, Connor McChesney of Fort LaBeouf up against Lucas Lawler of Bishop McDevitt.
Colin Summers is your winner, 4-3. He will medal.
Congratulations to Colin Summers. And I like his Uncle Jason Hiltebeitel. General McLean, state medalist.
Yes. We've got another year left, junior. Good to hit the medal podium at this time.
He's a heck of a quarterback, too. Football.
Yeah. Definitely.
We got McChesney out here on mat 1, 0-0, 30 seconds into the period. No score.
Over here on mat 3, Ryan, it looks like Coble down 2-0.
Yeah, 14 seconds to go here, first period. Coble, he's taking on Close of Bald Eagle area. Close is riding tough on top here, breaking down Coble. Has the bar in the back, trying to get the power half, or trying to get the half as time expires.
McChesney and Lawler out here on mat 1. A couple exchanges with 6 seconds to go. No score yet. McChesney in on a nice shot. Lawler doing a good job defending. I'll bring the end of the first period. McChesney and Lawler of Bishop McDermott at 0. McChesney chooses bottom to start the second.
Caleb Close of Bald Eagle, he was the Southwest Regional Champion. Unfortunately, he met Holden Garcia, your returning state champion, in the quarters where he dropped that match. So Garcia will be taking on Wagner in the semifinals.
McChesney up to his feet, pushed out of bounds, still on bottom with 4 seconds off the clock. McChesney really quick to get up to his feet, see if he can do the same thing again, get his 1-point escape, and start opening up here.
Down to 1:20 here, second period. Close of Bald Eagle still leads Coble of Titusville 3-0. Both wrestlers in the middle. A little bit of pushing back and forth. No shots attempted.
Ryan Wolka is on deck on mat 2 of Fort LaBeouf.
Lawler Ryan tied on McChesney. McChesney back up to his feet. Both wrestlers out of bounds. Minute 32 to go in the second.
Both wrestlers here on mat number 3 just still kind of just dancing around there a little bit. Nothing going on. 45 seconds go here. Close still leads 3-0 over Coble. Now they push back against each other. Nothing there. Now they go back towards center.
Lawler doing a good job breaking McChesney down. He keeps up to his feet. He keeps trying that Granby roll to get out, to get some separation, but Lawler able to follow hips really well. McChesney back up to his feet again. McChesney sits in the sit-out position going for a reversal. Able to kick his hips out. Facing his opponent is McChesney. He'll able to break and get 1-point escape with a minute 4 left in the second period.
Coble's down to 5 seconds here. He still leads 3-0, but a shot attempt on the edge as both wrestlers are at the edge and time expires into the second period. 3-0 in favor of Close.
McChesney here working on the edge of the mat. 45 seconds to go. McChesney leads 1-0 over Lawler of Bishop McDermott. McDevitt.
One time for Coble, so stay on that mat.
My wife's going to tell me I need glasses after this.
It is pretty far, though.
It is. We're looking about a mile down there.
Exactly. That's what it seems like.
30 seconds to go. McChesney's match. McChesney has a 1-point lead with that escape. Wrestlers trying setups from open. Lawler trying a low shot. McChesney, good defense. McChesney out to the edge of the mat, circling back in. McChesney fights off the shot attempt. McChesney holding on to a front headlock, trying to snap. Both wrestlers will go out of bounds with 3 seconds to go in the first period, and both wrestlers are on their feet in the middle of the mat.
All right, back to action here for Coble. They are neutral. Starting third period, he still trails 3-0. 1:45 rolling clock. Some shot attempts there by Coble. Nothing happening close, though.
Lawler will choose bottom to start the third period. McChesney, Fort LaBeouf leads 1-0.
Close is pushing Coble back. He's on the edge. Coble, a couple fake shots there. Nothing happening, though. Little taps to the head there by Close. Coble with a shot on the edge. Close with a quick turnaround there. He has Coble's leg up in the air. Left leg is up in the air. Trip down now. 2 for Close of Bald Eagle. He'll now lead 5-0, 1:11 on a rolling clock.
McChesney trying to hold on to Lawler as Lawler is able to spin his hips out in a short sit and get his 1-point escape with a minute 30 left in the third period. We have a tie match, 1-1.
Koval had he gets 1 point for locked hands by Close. He's still down now 5-1, 1:06 rolling clock.
McChesney shoots off a shot, tries to get a single, switches off to a double, nothing happening there. Lawler holding on to an underhook, trying to pancake McChesney. McChesney able to fight off his hip and get out of bounds. McChesney shot through that underhook, and he almost got hip tossed.
Koval gets a 1 point escape. He trails now 5-2 with 55 seconds to go here, third period. Now both wrestlers in a neutral position.
1 minute to go, McChesney's match against Lawler of Bishop McDevitt. Both wrestlers set on the mat. Heavy snap by Lawler.
Koval with a long shot there. Closest reacts it with a head stuff to the mat. Front headlock series now. Koval just pushing in from his knees. Closest backing up at this point. Now both wrestlers go out of bounds.
We have a stall call against McChesney as he was shot out of bounds.
Yeah, he's got to be careful.
And now now McChesney's calling injury time. I don't know if he's being gassed a little bit, but we got 30 seconds left in the third period. This is a medal round, tied 1-1.
Koval, that's Brock Koval of Titusville. He's going to lose this match to Close of Bald Eagle, 5-2.
Okay, so Brock Koval ends his, I believe, wrestling career, and unfortunately. So congratulations, though. Brock had a great career, no doubt about it. Okay, so as we get set here, Ryan Welka will be up, Court LaBeouf, and also Wilson Spires is in the hole. Mikey Mazurek on mat 2 is in the hole. Spires will be on mat 6.
Yeah, 30 seconds to go in this match, 32 seconds. McChesney, Lawler, tied all 1-up. McChesney taking an injury time right now. They're checking over his legs, checking over his body. Taking his time here. Got to put together a solid 30 seconds or put it into overtime the way it is. Very important match for these two.
Well, we want to thank our sponsors, once again, of the 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships, Rosbacher Insurance. And we'll get back to that in a second. McChesney back to his feet, and they're at the center.
They're at the center. They're starting off again. We got 32 seconds, 30 now. McChesney on the attack. Working forward, tapping head, looking for his leg attack there. Good shot there, but shooting to a trail leg was McChesney. Nothing happening there. McChesney trying to circle and get a better angle. We have 13 seconds to go in regulation. Restarting the center of the mat. McChesney working forward. Head tap. Nothing going here. McChesney in on a nice single. We have time. It's 1 minute, 1 second to go. No, we are going to go 1 minute on our feet. Lauer is leading the left leg, and I think that's what's setting McChesney off just a little bit. He's going to have to change up the stance or get some motion to change up the lead leg on that stance there. Both wrestlers in the center of the mat. Sudden victory. McChesney and Lawler of Bishop McDevitt. Wrestlers in the center of the mat. McChesney working forward. McChesney controlling elbow. Snap attempt. Shot attempt by McChesney. Nothing going there. Shot attempt. Circling behind is Lawler, and Lawler will pick up the takedown, and he will knock off McChesney at Fort LaBeouf with a 3-1 victory.
Wow. Okay, so Connor McChesney's season has ended. Good season for him, though. Ryan Welka again coming up. Wilson Spires now on deck on mat 6, and in the hole, Mike Mazurek. We'll be back. You're listening to the 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships right here on Sunny 105.7 FM Sports Stream. We'll be back.
The 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships is sponsored by General Partitions Manufacturing Corporation. We are the Extra Mile Team, the leading manufacturer of commercial restroom partitions throughout the United States. Sunny 105.7 FM. Thanks to General Partitions for their support.
And welcome back to the 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships. I'm your host, Matt Still. Alongside me, Hudson Harrison and Ryan Hills. Ryan Welka right here on mat 2 of Fort LaBeouf. He's up against Jacob Jones of Saucon Valley. Hudson, right in front of us. And Welka in some real big trouble.
Yeah, he
wow.
gets caught right off the bat, and he gets thrown to his back and pinned 19 seconds into that match. And that will end it for Welka as he gets rolled by, which team was that?
Saucon Valley.
Saucon Valley.
Mm-hmm. Jacob Jones. So Jacob Jones will defeat Ryan Welka. All right, so now that comes up with Mikey Mazurik of Sharon. He takes on Joseph Berenick of Burgettstown on mat 2 in front of us. And Wilson Spire still on deck on mat 6. 2 matches to go for District 10.
Well, we're waiting for the wrestlers here on mat number 2 to come on out.
Yeah, here they come. That's Berenick. I remember him as we wrestled them in state duels.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Berenick coming out here with the long hair.
Yeah.
Something that I'm still not over with some of these guys with the mullets and long hair.
Well, back when we wrestled, you had to get a haircut. You didn't have a choice. You didn't have that, or you had to throw the swimmer. You could have it, but the swimmer's cap went on, you know.
When I was coaching a little bit, I gave a couple haircuts to a couple kids over the years. Those medical scissors aren't so sharp, so.
Okay, Mikey Mazurik on the mat.
All right, here's big Mike Mazurik out of Sharon. He's got to win this match in order to put a medal around his neck.
It'll be a tough one here.
How do you say this Burgettstown kid? Berenick?
Berenick,
okay. So here we go. McZerk just going in right off the bat. We're going to be pushing against a Berenick here. Both guys just kind of trying to get the underhooks going here. McZerk already losing his anklets. Typical heavyweight starting out here, hand fighting. Berenick is kind of backing up a little bit. Mazurk just pushing in, trying to get that little bit of leverage that he can get. Mazurk looking for that maybe potential duck under there as he drives Berenick back, and off the mat they go. We're down to 20 seconds to go here, first period. All right, back to action here. Both wrestlers collar tie here in the middle, trying to get the advantage here. Pushing against each other. Mazurk is pushing Berenick back, though. Got a little bit of size to him. I know Mazurk stands about 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, Mazurk's a big kid.
First period comes to an end. Berenick's choice. Or no, I'm sorry, Mazurk's choice is going to go bottom. Mazurk gets set here. Berenick is covered top left. Whistle blows. Mazurk with his faces out. Gets in that tripod position. Berenick working left-hand side of Mazurk, keeping the pressure down there. Now he breaks Mazurk down to the side, Mazurk right back up. Mazurk now stands, and Berenick will let him go. 1-0 lead for Mike Mazurk of Sharon. 1:30 to go here, second period. Now wrestlers just in the middle now, pushing against each other. Trying to get the advantage. Mazurk backing up again, or pushing Berenick back. Definitely using his tree trunk legs. On the edge, no whistle yet. Now they go out of bounds. 1:07 to go here, second period. Mike Mazurk Sharon leads 1-0. Both wrestlers are neutral. Whistle blows. Mazurk just steps right into Berenick. He's pushing him back. Still, no stall calls though against Berenick. no shot attempt comes about here. You'd think something's going to be for backing up so much. Berserk just collar. Now he's trying to pull down Baronic. Baronic just pushes in and they both go out of bounds. 40 seconds to go here, second period. Berserk steps right into Baronic again, pushing him back. Baronic gives a little bit of resistance this time. Now he's trying to get the double underhooks in there. Pushing back and forth here now. Now Baronic goes on attack, pushes back into Missouri. Both go out of bounds. 17 on the clock here, second period. Referee starts the match here. Missouri steps right into Baronic. Going to start pushing against him now. Both wrestlers in a collar tie here in the middle. Short amount of time here. 5 seconds to go. Going to be Baronic's choice here to go into the third period. He's going to take bottom. Awful gutsy here. Once Mike Missouri gets on top, a lot of times he pins his opponents.
All right, looks like we got match 6. Wilson Spires is going to be up next. This match is coming to an end.
Yeah, we got 4 seconds left there on match 6, but we'll stay with Missouri.
All right, Missouri right top left here, breaking down Baronic. Missouri, he's not known for staying parallel. He gets out to the side. Now Baronic comes up, reaches back on the leg. Now Missouri just drives into the side of Baronic, lifts up the near ankle. A lot of weight and a lot of pressure there. I guess Missouri has the far ankle and is driving up, which
he's got good forward pressure for sure.
Yeah, but the coaches of Baronic wanted stalling. Now Baronic, he's going to face Missouri. He's going to stand up in a tripod. He's going to get the 1-point escape. He's going to tie it now. 1:13 to go here, third period.
Okay, over here on match 6 now, we have Wilson Spires of General McLean. He's up against Gunnar Singleton of Huntington area.
Singleton comes in with a 42-3 record. Wilson Spires is 24-8. Wilson Spires got a Russian going under over. Both wrestlers in the center of the mat. 30 seconds left in the first period. Singleton pushing into Wilson Spires. Wilson Spires going Jap Whizzer. Running around the corner trying to get around. Singleton able to stay on his feet and run around and get a takedown on Wilson Spires and going out front with that crossface cradle attempt.
Real quick back to...
We're down to 35 seconds here for Missouri. He's just pushing into Baronic still. He previously did it, went out of bounds, but no stall call yet.
Back to Spires.
Spires got his wrist on his own back as Singleton's trying to work a near fall here, and the period will come to an end. Spires trails Singleton of Huntington area 0-2.
Oh, final 13 here to go for Missouri. Baronic trying to a little side by. Nothing happening. Now Missouri just pushes right back in. Time is short here. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and we're going to overtime for Mike Missouri Sharon.
Wilson Spires will take bottom to start the second period. Wilson trails 0-2. Singleton of Huntington area.
Here we go, overtime for Mike Missouri. 1 minute on the clock. First one to get a takedown wins it.
Wilson Spires gets broken down. Center of the mat, tries the hip over. Good movement, but not able to make anything of it as Singleton's able to control the hips. Good leg over attempt by Spires, but Spires broken down center of the mat with his arm on his back.
35 seconds to go here for Missouri. Still just pushing against each other. Trying to pummel in there. Get the double underhooks. Missouri clubs the head there. Nothing happening. He still keeps pressuring forward. We're down to 20 seconds.
Wilson Spires still broken down in the center of the mat. Minute 10 to go. He chose bottom to start this period. Singleton with the takedown out of a Wilson Spires attempt off of Jap Whizzer.
Final 10 seconds here for Missouri. And 1 minute overtime on their feet. Both wrestlers still just pushing in. No shot attempts. you're Mike Mazurek, you're kind of looking for that 30-second ride-out because you scored first.
Wilson Spires working up to tripod position, was able to get up to his feet, wasn't able to break the lock, try to do a somersault out of it. And Singleton able to control the hips with 30 seconds to go in this 285-pound match as both wrestlers are at the edge of the mat. Wilson Spires broken down.
All right, Baronic, he's going to start down in the first 30 seconds. Mazurek just picks him up, takes him right back down. Now he's going to pick up the leg and they're going to go out of bounds. Baronic's going to go bottom. They're going to be on the bottom still. We're down to 21 seconds.
Restart for your Wilson Spires. 20 seconds to go in the second period. Wilson working a tripod up. Works a short sit. Goes Granby. Gets his hips out. He's facing Singleton. Got 1 point escape with 10 seconds to go.
Plenty of time. Going into the third period.
Wow. Going into the third period. But Wilson Spires needed to score in that period to keep his hopes alive.
All right,
4 seconds to go.
Mazurek looking to still hold Baronic down.
11 seconds to go here. Every time he's able to hold him down as they go out of bounds every time. Final short time here. He's going to pick up on the near ankle, drive him down. Baronic's going to try to. He's got a Peterson. He's got a Peterson on Mazurek. And time expires.
Wow.
He got the 2. No back points. That was 3 seconds on the clock when he hit that Peterson.
All right, back to Spires' match. 2-1.
Singleton takes bottom. Spires drops down to a leg, was able to go and trip, and able to bring him back down. Spires now rolled up to the front, goes front headlock position, then cuts Singleton. Singleton will extend his lead 3-1 over Wilson Spires with 1:34 to go in the third period.
All right, Mazurek or Sharon, he's going to be on the bottom here for his 30 seconds. Mazurek just kind of gets flattened out by Baronic.
Wilson Spires fighting on the edge of the mat here, 1:16 to go. Pummeling in, both neutral, restart center of the mat. Wilson Spires trails by that takedown. Only takedown was Wilson Spires goes quick double. Now Wilson Spires goes body lock. He's got his hands locked against Singleton. He's going inside trip. He'll get that takedown on the edge of the mat. Great move by Wilson Spires. It's a 2-point takedown here. Now, you got a minute left.
Back to Mazurek.
Baronic ended up riding out Mazurek for those 30 seconds. Mazurek loses at 3-1, 2 overtime.
All right, so Mikey.
We are 3-3 right now with Wilson Spires with a minute to go. Wilson Spires goes neutral to give Singleton a point. Singleton will take the lead 4-3.
Yeah, Mikey Mazurek ends his career, great career at Sharon. And going back to Wilson Spires now. Wilson down 4-3.
Wilson Spires gets pushed back, and Singleton able to pick up a takedown. He'll extend his lead 6-3 with Wilson Spires on bottom with 40 seconds to go. Both wrestlers out of bounds and will reset in the center of the mat. Wilson Spires up to his feet, able to cut. He'll get 1 point escape here. 4-6 right now with 30 seconds to go. Wilson Spires needs a takedown. Tie it, put in overtime. Last double attempt by Wilson. Wilson pummeling in. Body lock. Inside trip. Right to his back. Right to his back. There's 2 swipes. There's 2 swipes. That's a 4-point move for Wilson Spires with 20 seconds to go. Singleton real quick to get back up to his feet. Body lock by Wilson to return him back to the mat. Out of bounds. 8-6. Wilson Spires showing some dang guts. 12 seconds to go. Wilson Spires needs to ride in this position, needs to ride. 12 seconds to go. He's got to pick that ankle, drive forward, stay tight.
And it looks like the Huntington coach wants to speak to the ref on that call.
Not a good idea. When both wrestlers are tired like this, you're going to give them a breather with 12 seconds to go? No, not a good thing. You can't debate that call. There was 2 swipes and a bear hug.
Definitely had the 2 swipes. Here we go.
Wilson Spires cuts. Wilson Spires got to be careful in this position. 8 seconds to go. Wilson circling in. Tosses his opponent out. Ref will stop the match and recenter them, even though Wilson was working back to center. Pushing his Singleton pushing Wilson out.
Now he gets a stall call with 1 second.
1 second to go. 8-7. Wilson Spires in a good lead. Wilson's got to get his hands down. 1 second to go. Singleton in on a shot. Wilson Spires stops it, and he will get on that podium with a gutsy bear hug with a 4-point move with short time. Wilson Spires showing why he wants to be on that podium. Great job, great effort by Wilson Spires.
Okay, awesome job by Wilson Spires. He will be a state medalist, and nice job there for General McLean. They will have 2 state medalists, so congratulations. All right.
Gavin Thompson of Brockway just won 5-2 over here. He's Northwest Region. He'll medal also at 285.
Okay, so a very good showing at heavyweight for the Northwest region, for sure. Okay, guys, before we get going here, your final thoughts so far. Let's go with team points first. Ryan, what do you got at top 10 for team points?
Just going to refresh here real quick. So I'm just going to give some locals here.
Okay.
Reynolds 23rd place with 19 points. Kearney at 20th place with 20 points. McLean 16 with 21. Also is Cranberry and Burgettstown in Bald Eagle area. Fort LaBeouf in 13th place, 23.5. Top 10, Lackawanna Trail, 28 points. Grove City, 9th place, 29 points. They're going to have 3 medalists. Muncie, 8th place, 29.5. Tied for 6th, Burrell and Montgomery with 30. Warrior Run in 5th place with 33. Saucon Valley's in 4th place with 36. Bishop McDevitt, 39 points in 3rd. Green Pond, 2nd place with 49. And Faith Christian, 1st place, 85 points. We got 5 in the semifinals, 4 gonna play, 9 gonna medal overall for Faith Christian.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. I mean, and most of that team is all freshmen. That's what's crazy about it.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Okay, so those are the points. Folks, we want to thank our sponsors again for the 2023 PIAA Wrestling State Championships right here on Sunny 105.7 FM Sports Stream. We want to thank Rosbacher Insurance, McDonald's Meats, McMillan's Hilltop Beer, General Partitions, Duran Farm Fresh Products, Dr. Brandon
Saraceno,
Skywalker Tree Service, White Construction, Clues Service Station, Reynolds Wrestling Legacy Club, Girard Wrestling Boosters, Faulkner's Screen Printing and Monogramming. Thank you so much. And also, one last thing, our next broadcast, we will go on the air tonight with the semifinals and consolation round 4 at 7:15. Then at 7:30, we will start the semifinals and consolation round 4. Immediately after that at 9:30, we will go on for the consolation round 5. For myself, Matt Still, for Ryan Hills and Hudson Harrison from the Giant Center, so long. See you tonight, folks, and have a great day.